Lauren, you can't tell me where to go. Fuck, I hate playing games with her sometimes.
Why?
She puts her finger there so I can't put a X or O or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I won.
Okay, you won.
You cheated.
I won 2 games. You won 2 games.
Okay.
I'll play it.
Oh, Lauren. I'm gonna go with Daddy.
I'm going outside. You coming out?
Yeah. Oh, Lauren, you act like you're the only one in the house, man. Like,
I am.
you're not.
Price 4-2-1 on the year, 268 goals against, 912 save percentage. He's won 3 of his last 4 starts. And Aaron Dell going for San Jose tonight. They're on a back-to-back. They're taking on the Maple Leafs tomorrow night. So Martin Jones expected to start the second half of that back-to-back. You see Dell's numbers.
You're driving us fucking nuts here, Lauren.
So
seriously.
Puck's on net. That's the plan for the Montreal Canadiens. Well, let's get you to the Bell Center and puck drop. Here's your play-by-play voice of the Habs. It's Brian Mudrick.
I don't want to sit there.
Alright. Go on the couch and play with your toys and stuff. Seriously. Fuck, man.
Aaron Dell, undrafted goalie, gets to start tonight his 4th game of the season. Carey Price for the Montreal Canadiens. He made 32 stops in St. Louis back on Saturday. That was win number 325 of his career.
No, I'm fine.
For 27.
Oh, are you kidding me?
And the big story coming into tonight, Dave is obviously held with some of the Montreal Canadiens. Good to see you. Armia is back on that line with Domi and Drouin. And Thomas Tatar also in the lineup. The top line is over the Montreal Canadiens in his usual spot on the left side with Zeno and Gallagher as we are underway. And it is Victor Mente for Gallagher over the blue line. As he was driving in, Edward Vlasic. Born in Montreal, Quebec, always great to come back and play in his home city. Indeed for Shea Weber. Tatar. Marleau in front, right to Price as the veteran Patrick Marleau towards the net. And Carey Price will cover up.
We're in Montreal.
It's time for the key parts of the game, presented by Napa Auto Parts.
Brian from Montreal, keep that power play clicking. Clicking along at 27%. San Jose is the second rate.
That's where they're off. We don't have any chips in it.
For Montreal, keep the power play rolling. For the
French
Sharks,
fries
they're
and
going to look
ketchup.
to the veterans. They've got some of the best back there.
What? That's fish and
A
dip.
couple of guys in their 40s.
Chip and dip.
Thornton and Patrick
Ooh,
Marleau.
fish and
They'll
dip
get things
sounds good.
sorted out.
Don't tell me no.
We don't have any chips.
Why is that light on again? Like, can we turn? It was you, Heather.
And Brian, I'm flashing
She
back
turned it
to
on once
when
we
I
were
was a
back.
young college coach at the University of Notre Dame, watching a young hotshot 17-year-old prospect, Joe Thornton, playing a prospects game in Guelph.
There's too many people over here.
I'm just thinking back to the names of that game. Rico Fada and Brian Campbell, guys all long retired. One guy keeps going.
Go to the coach.
Kulak along the boards. There is Jonathan Drouin.
Watch your phone.
As Drouin, Domi reunited. And for Drouin, it feels so good. Talks about that chemistry with Domi. We'll see if they can
Watch
produce
TV.
in this hockey game
Put
tonight.
something on TV, Peppa Pig.
Armia. Far corner gets the
Paw
ball
Patrol?
from his line mate, Domi.
No, it's just because I'm sitting over here. That's what it is. It's all it is. If I was sitting on the couch, she wouldn't be over here.
I can't wait for you to ask mommy to take you somewhere or do something. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this to her. When she's trying to spend time with you, I'm gonna get in between you and her. Yeah. I'm gonna get in between you guys. Same way you do.
But that's what it is. I guarantee it.
Go watch your videos or something,
She
Lauren.
sees that we're trying to spend time together. And she's like, nope, not having it.
Okay, get out of my way. Lauren, get out of the way.
Come on, Lauren, sit up. Sit up.
I don't want to fucking sit here anymore. Look at that.
But you would expect that the team that's desperate to start like San Jose is to just try and play with tremendous pace. It doesn't always lead to crisp passes and tightness, but early on they just want to push the pace, bang everything in sight, and get going.
There.
For Montreal. Steve Thompson, Nick Cousins, and Nick Suzuki.
I know, but like, me and Daddy are trying to spend some time together.
Offside.
But why do you have to sit with us? Why can't you go sit over there?
Getting more NHL experience and maybe not facing the tougher matchups that he'll see against the San Jose.
But you're right there on the couch, Lauren. But you're not all alone. We're in the same freaking room, man.
So they're looking to really solidify a second line. That first line is as in stone.
You know, sometimes Mommy and Daddies need to spend time together without the children up our asses. Well, what would you like me to say, Lauren? You're not listening to anything we say. Like, Daddy's upset, or not upset, but he's pissed off. We want to spend time together, and you're right in smack dab in the middle of us.
He loves to step up on the play without a question. You can see here his timing. He actually just misses Sorensen. Sorensen, but in order to slip through, he's going to take the brunt of it off his lower body, but that hit just missed the central part of Sorensen's body. His timing will adjust, Cale Fleury. He's going to have a number of those.
Off the draw, Victor Mente, Timo Meyer.
Right. You don't have to try. We're right in the same room. Like, literally in the same room.
Dell whips along the boards. Far circle just missed wide. As Gallagher continues to lead the Montreal Canadiens in shots on goal.
Mente got tied up with Timo Meyer there, but a mutual collision as the referees determining that neutral zone. Meyer, the big strong winger, those boards and tries to steal the man as you steal Victor Mente off. Icing ensues.
Oh, I feel taller now. Look at that.
You feel taller?
The other one I felt like I was like a little midget or something.
So the top two guys on each team respectively.
How many windows can you have open?
I'm gonna do one.
No, don't start opening them all. Just mean quite a bit.
The season is they really solidified that chemistry last year. Mente went down, 3 fiddles out, came back up, and him and Mente a fixture on the top pairing for the Montreal Canadiens. Mente on the puck from his own zone. On the right side, back Stovey, burst of speed. He'll drop it off. The puck passed across, and it was behind Yoaria. Jonathan Drouin. And there is Brett Burns. In game number 600 in the NHL, wearing a San Jose Sharks uniform.
It's hard to remember that he was a member of the Minnesota Wild. Coming over that highly touted Charlie Coyle. Has done a high draft for San Jose, going to Minnesota. And at that point, his colleague Darren Dreger reminds us he was a dwinger.
A dwinger?
That's been a winger early in his career.
You heard that, right? A dwinger.
In 2003. As the pass across for Petrie. He'll collect it from his skates to his sticks, protecting the puck. Loser Drouin. Petrie, Drouin in the corner.
Oh.
Pass out in front. Byron Field on it.
Oh. Like every time Durant gets the puck, it goes right to the other team.
Wrist to right on Carey Price. As Barkley good roll from the right side, let it go, and Price to save.
It's a real nice overload by Montreal in the offensive zone. Petry's up on the forecheck. And Jonathan Durant tries to hit Byron in that slot. Good job of pursuing the puck, and Byron parked in that slot area. And boy, Coach Julian would love to get Paul Byron going.
And Paul Byron wants to get Paul Byron going as well. He has comments. He a little frustrated. He said, I know I could be better. Trying to get it going offensively. Just 2 assists on the season thus far.
Fuck, I meant to get a beer when I was up.
As well last season, but looking to get it going here in 2019-2020.
And Brian, with Byron, you know, that concussion that he suffered in that Florida game, I just think takes a lot of time to come back from. You can feel great working out and everything, but your timing and your speed on the ice just takes, there's no determination on how long it's going to take. And it's been a struggle for Paul Byron to get right back to the speed he plays at.
Yeah, oh, come on.
Suzuki and Thompson nearly clicked. Hey, Thompson. In a battle with Dylan Gambrell. Suzuki plays it off the boards. A tough pass. Sorensen racing for a drop goal. Able to get it to Fleury. That was that situation where he hit Mackenzie Weegar, got the suspension, and the season, and then unfortunately got hurt in that fight.
I don't think anybody felt worse than that.
What's up?
Weegar, Paul Byron felt good to step up.
You said this is Kev Banks' troll.
I guess, I don't know. What?
I don't think so.
Who is it?
Kev Banks.
You think so?
Because why would someone go to the effort of making that name and use it all the time too? And then it doesn't seem like this person talks bad. Talks a bit weird sometimes, but no bad comments. It's just weird shit. That's all.
He's a kitty cat scooter squad leader or something. Moped kitty cat squad leader.
Like I said, bit weird shit, but nothing bad. No rude comments or anything like that. Have you ever seen Cat Banks
And him at the same time, yeah. Because that's easy anyway. You can be on a PlayStation and on a cell phone.
I don't know.
For the San Jose Sharks getting more comfortable on the West Coast.
Sometimes people like to,
Tony, who's on a 16 point streak for the Montreal.
I don't know, make a couple accounts, I guess, have fun.
Trying to get there as that rebound was available.
Supergirl A50, thank you for me quick. Well, nothing.
On Facebook?
No, on PlayStation.
After a bouncing puck on Aaron Dell.
I pride myself on manners. And just the things he says too, like just it's so awkward.
We talked about his passing ability. Barkley Gaudreau sneaks in on the weak side.
Price, you're so shit, man. Like, fuck the best goalie in the world, my fucking ass, man.
Right on Gaudreau's tape, gets around the forehand of beats Carey Price to his 5-hole. The catch and release on Joe.
That guy's name's Goodrow.
He gets that puck from 140 feet away, just spinning his forehand.
Goodrow, that's fucking hilarious. That's Steve Road.
Oh!
What happened?
You're challenging it.
Oh, I hope they get it right because they'll get a penalty if they don't.
Down on this side of the ice. These guys are getting pretty good at that, and you know.
Oh, he's offside.
I think this one's coming back.
He's offside.
He is too.
Adam Blush.
Yeah. He's already. Where's the puck?
Watch, puck is here. Look, it's right there still. Look, watch, it's right there. See?
He's over.
He's down,
He's
yeah,
over.
and that puck's not on.
Yeah, he's over.
No, but he's got to be on the ice. It's not across, and his foot's down. That's offside. Good call. Good fucking call.
We've got a great view right now, obviously, from our crew doing a fantastic job. Hasn't been shown in the big screen, and now it is. And you hear the crowd.
Pretty savvy hockey crowd here.
Fuck yeah.
There was no hesitation on
Yeah, fuck yeah, let's go.
I wonder if the coach caught that. Like he's the
He's got an iPad, of course.
Oh, okay.
There's somebody, there's a video coach that's just on the video and tell them, okay, here, call it. You know, he's seen it already, and he's like, yeah, he'll guarantee it before he'll tell him to call it.
And he's been pretty accurate with it so far this year. We'll listen to Jean Avian.
Woo! Let's go! Price? Fucking keep your legs closed, you fucking dirty whore.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, stop whining.
Does that
Have
mean?
fun. Hit your face.
Hey,
There's no goal.
does that mean that the Sharks get a penalty?
No, we won't get a penalty for offside.
What?
That is a lovely break for the Montreal Canadiens early in this period. Nearly 8 minutes in, Eric Carlson in a foot race with Paul Byron. Carlson gets back with a puck.
Oh, that'd be funny if Byron got that one.
The 6-time All-Star up the right side. Pass Joe Thornton. Good roll, back to work. Levine picks it up, turns, shoots up high on Price. Still to the right of Gary Price, clear to the corner. As Brandon Dillon stepped up and he hit Paul Byron. So the shot's 6-3 at this point. In favor of the Habs. Some good pressure at both ends.
Well, I'm glad they checked that out. That was a good try.
A good call.
Bye. Yeah, nobody's watching now.
Yeah, one person was at this. Yeah. I forgot to take the things out there. Chat.
Pretty cool. Going back to the 1997 NHL draft, a couple of young faces. That year, number 1 overall, it was Joe Thornton to the Boston Bruins. Number 2 overall, it was Patrick Marleau to the San Jose Sharks. And these guys just continue to put up the numbers. Marleau now 5th all-time in NHL games played behind Ron Francis, Yager, Messier, and Howe. And they've both been just brilliant veterans for the game and in San Jose. Classic point shot, another one hit Sherrod right in front.
So Thornton was the one that had the puck.
He will to the near boards and finally chipped down the ice.
Offside.
Quickly, Sorensen though gets to the pocket, gets to the Redbirds.
Let's go.
Thompson with Suzuki in front. He
Come
goes
on,
on
Thompson.
as it comes to the near corner. Sorensen for Melker Carlson. Nick Cousins at the blue line, and he pushes it in deep.
It seems like they're so slow or something.
Nick Cousins done a good job to push the puck into a positive area.
I would say something right now.
What?
Cousins threw it towards
that
and it actually hit Suzuki. And now it's over to Fred Burns. Hit Gambrell.
They are looking slow, eh? Like, holy fuck, you've only been playing for like 10 fucking minutes.
Since 1996, had a fantastic year points-wise, and continues to put them up this season as well. Tied coming into this game for the points lead.
A lot of people wondered whether there'd be enough room for 2 offensive defensemen, stars, superstars.
Don't hurt yourself, boys.
But they certainly
Okay.
seem to have worked things out.
What?
So don't hurt yourself, boys.
And the puck is worked
Look how fucking slow they are.
A block for Carlson. Sips it back for Dillon.
Price had no
I
clue.
know, it's I need. I just was.
He heard it hit the boards. He's like, oh
Thank
shit.
God.
History. Brand new captain in San Jose.
Let's go. Let's go. You okay?
Gets it out. Great look from the top line. Mete rich shot hit Marlowe. That goes to the far corner and Gallagher can't hold it in. What a chance. And they carry it. Tony across. Weber wanted to give it back to Meyer. Maxomi. Cardboard. Weber. Mete picked away. Shoots. Trying to get it to the forehand.
Fuck, they should have let Weber shoot that.
And the kid with one NHL goal stepped in, took the pass, and let it fly by Dell.
Was he ever well teed up? Max Domi saw, the vision of Max Domi, he sees.
Oh, but look at that.
On the weak side. That thing slides right up the middle and just misses the net on that.
Is that the same number that his father wore?
Who?
I love it. That was pretty
That's
funny.
I don't think so. I think it's 17, 17,000. No, that's Wendell Clark.
You can see him looking over the locker.
I don't remember.
Smile on his face saying, geez, I didn't even see
Maybe
you.
it was.
I did not even see you there. We all saw him. Good start to this hockey game, a good quick pace. Really scrambling early, but both teams have tightened up the passing. There's been some excellent passing through the neutral zone. Steve Spott, the assistant coach of San Jose, prides himself on neutral zone play. Works on it every single day, both offensively and defensively with his hockey clubs. Montreal, when they're at their best, they're moving well both offensively and defensively through the neutral zone.
Thomas Hurdle into the corner. Victor Mete reaching for it. Noah Gregor. As the young rookie chases after the puck. Gregor lost it for Jonathan Drouin. Takes a whack at Drouin. Gregor back to work on the puck. Army at the blue line. As Gregor dumps in. Play for the Prince Albert Raiders. They made it to the Memorial Cup.
Nice.
Army dancing in shot. It's Barry Kotkaniemi. Picks it up. Back up top. Kulak. Big blast high. Missed everything. Brought back in tries. Still digging for it and in the pile. Arundel finds the puck.
He didn't even have the puck.
I know. He was like this.
He was looking everywhere for it. He had no clue where it was.
Good luck, Duran. To the bench. Still
Just cuts it off. Just like that. They're talking. Fuck
Because
it.
they don't want you to see the commercial, because that's how they get banned.
Nighttime. Coughing has started. Lauren, are you propped up a bit? Are you propped up?
What?
We'll help her out.
Like I said 3 times. Here. Let me talk it with you. Okay. Don't lie so flat down, okay?
Move up a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you
Move up more. So, because it's just her neck going like this right now, isn't it? And move up more, Lauren, so you're like almost sitting up.
go. Put your back on this. Okay, well, we're just trying to make it so that you're not coughing, right? Is that better? Okay, well, just then don't be uncomfortable, man.
Huh?
That is uncomfortable.
Oh, you're done with it?
Nick Suzuki made it to the Memorial Cup final, obviously playing with Guelph. Well, during that same championship, he took on Noah Gregor and the Prince Albert Raiders. And he's also
This kid's from Guelph Storm?
And it was Suzuki getting the upper hand.
Played on Guelph Storm. He's not from Guelph.
5-2. Suzuki 2 goals.
I meant like he's from the Guelph Storm.
He played on the Guelph Storm, yes.
Noah Gregor in the Memorial Cup. So now these two young men are battling A little bit later in the NHL.
What do you mean, wow?
It's funny
That's
how those
cool.
rivalries and those, I guess you call them
No, that's
friendships,
close to
getting to know each
home.
other carry over. Young Cole Fonstad, a Habs prospect, also played for PA.
And he's playing from like an NHL team now. That's cool.
It's very Kakariemi lines up as Goudreau.
How is that not a penalty, ref? Oh.
I guess they have to start somewhere, right?
Come on! What the fuck? Like, what the fuck?
They're in Montreal too.
Well, it doesn't matter where they're from. It's the fucking league that makes the calls. Stupid fucking refs.
Quickly up to Heed. Wrist shot, and that hit Lehkonen. As he gets a little payback, blocking that.
Nice job of getting over in that shooting lane. Tim Heen picked up a good pass from Kevin LeBanc, but just sliding over, Lehkonen fills that lane from a distance.
Just out of the reach of Lehkonen. Towards it again, Byron reaching for it. Goudreau can't clear. Petrie, big shot, hit Gordon. Lehkonen, slot, wrister.
Fucking fans on it.
Well, to who? Like, there's a wide open man right there, and he's like, throws it in front to nobody. Fuck. It's like watching the retards on fucking NHL. Yeah, the Africa. It's like they fucking gave the game away in Africa. NHL 20, yeah, we'll give it for free in Africa to the fucking people who've never played hockey before.
Yeah, but they can't fucking play it in Africa. They got no electricity. They're gonna plug it into their dirt pile.
Generators?
Like when I picture Africa, I picture dirt and little huts. Honestly, and animals roaming around. That's what I picture. I'm not being rude or anything, but that's what I've never been there, so that's what I picture. I don't picture buildings or nothing there. Like everybody living in little straw mud huts.
Earlier this season,
Going down to the river to get water.
That's only one of the storylines. Good to see Thomas Tatar healthy.
Like,
maybe there isn't even a river.
Obviously, they use him in so many
well, a
situations.
lake or pond or whatever, or something.
It's a well.
No, because there's a watering hole because the animals come there too. Like the elephants. They all come down to the watering hole and you get your water and you walk like 5 million miles away from your
How do you know that?
that's what I picture.
You watch too many fucking. Oh, it's only $5. Yeah. These starving kids in
The
Africa.
fucking,
They walk for miles to collect their water. They carry it in buckets on their heads. You
Yeah.
stupid.
Suzuki.
you think there's buildings there?
Probably.
Where?
Wherever they built them.
I guess I can't judge a book by its cover because remember when I googled Dubai and I was like, holy fuck,
Why? What did you think of Dubai?
another sandal. Another dirt village hut.
Boy, were you wrong.
Yes, I was. I googled it and there's gold fucking toilets and one of
It's
the...
like the richest country in the world. And you thought it was fucking starving people in Africa.
Yeah, pretty much. But that's what I'm saying. I should Google what Africa looks like.
Nice. Looks like shit in there.
Take the blanket off you then. Maybe you're too hot. Push it down.
Last week, though, the St. Louis Blues were the
You
number
cough
2
more when
penalty
you're
kill.
hot.
The Habs found a way to break through against them. And we'll try to do so here on home ice. Suzuki tied up the blue line and tied up enough.
Anybody's thought on what Africa looks like?
Inside there, that was taken away, so he swung right up to the outside. But the lack
I want to
of movement
Google
is
it
what
now.
caused his teammates to go offside on the play.
It was a tough loss in the Minnesota Wild 4-3 Sunday. Keith Kincaid, he had such a fantastic first period. Really kept the Habs in, making 29 saves. And the Habs, as Len mentioned off the top of the broadcast,
Why did they have a power play?
6, so always key to get a few
What's the
good
penalty?
practice days
I
in.
missed it.
Oh.
They had a busy week last
Too
week, a
busy talking
back-to-back
about
situation.
About what?
St.
Africa,
Louis,
yeah.
Minnesota, and now back at the Bell Center. Obviously, the Sharks tonight.
And Dubai.
And they will host the Toronto Maple Leafs on Saturday. Jonathan Drouin drops off, great shot, and that just missed. remaining in the
Popcorn
penalty
guy
to
just came
Belker
around.
Carlson.
That puck rolled up and off the netting. Brennan
Back
Gallagher
scratcher! Get your back scratcher here!
push out to him, and he gets a pretty good shot off on the short side. They want to get more pucks.
Do you remember that?
And Aaron Dell, 8 shots
Wasn't it
on
The
net
Simpsons?
to the first
Family Guy.
14 minutes of this game.
Pretty
but
sure it was the Family
Dell's
Guy.
had a shaky start to this season. They'd like
Maybe.
to test him a lot more.
Back scratcher! We were fucking screaming that for like a month at work, all day, every day, just screaming it.
Line up for the draw. And it's back to Mark Edward
I think
Johnson.
it's fucking. I don't want to hear
Send
it.
that down the
He's
ice.
Family Guy.
He was an NHL regular as a 19-year-old, and that year he led rookies in ice time for defensemen. As a Montreal native, having quite an outstanding career with San Jose, and as we mentioned, approaching 1,000 career games in the franchise. Here's Cousins in. He'll stop in the corner. Along the boards for Gallagher. As Cousins tracks towards the front of the net. Back up top. Weber. Timer right into the glove as that time Weber stepped into it. One power play goal shy of 100 for his career, and you know Shea Weber will get that
It's
sooner
not
than
back
later.
scratcher, it's butt scratcher.
Too much vision there for Aaron Dell as he comes across the play. It's about too quickly. And no one is able to slide over into a position where they can get in front of Aaron Dell's eyes, and he reaches up and snags that one out of the air. Fitting for a World Series time of year. Open the door and play.
Butt scratcher!
Over the puck.
Get your butt scratcher!
Good shot. Rice got it up and stayed out. 11 seconds
Hold the
remaining.
blanket off you a bit.
Advantage. Joey drops it off. Good hustle by King to get back, but he gives it away. Armia. Backhand dish. And that was broken up and down the ice as Mario Ferraro able to get a stick on that and send it down the ice. That'll do it for the man advantage. Shots 9-5 in the game, courtesy the Habs. We did have one goal, but a good challenge by Montreal. Offside was the call, so it is still 0-0. Byron the seal. Kicks up Dell. Byron to Leggett it off the turnover, and Dell nailed out his team.
And great forecheck by Philippe Danault to take the big man Brent Burns out of the play and free that pass up.
Victor
Hey
Messier
Siri, what does Africa look like?
curls around, shoots along the boards, and Brendan Dillon back for it. The young man who was just 5'2" out of the WHL Bantam draft, and they worried about his size, and no worries now. He's 6'4", 225 pounds, and he's grown into
A lot of people that
great
live
blue
there.
liner here in the NHL.
We tried to sign him as a free agent coming out of Seattle. He had 4 really good years there, and he ended up signing with
How do
Dallas.
you know they live there?
Got off to a good start in his career. But he was a rare. He grew up so late. He was one of those rare
Looks
guys
like-
that should have been a reasonably high draft pick, but
1
grew so
billion,
late
I
he
think.
never
Come on, what the fuck?
Pass across right in the slot, and good roll. That was broken up, and the Habs look to turn it up ice. Suzuki, Troan, the bouncing puck, side of the net. Weber directs it towards the net.
What the fuck is wrong with them?
Comes to Joe Thornton.
Like, honestly.
With the power play configuration, Suzuki gets a shift with Joanna and Max Domi.
Pass to Hurdle in the slot area, comes to Carlson. LeBanc throws it in deep. Under 4 minutes to go in this first period. Schlott and Cousins try play pass. Far boards, picked up by San Jose. Pass in front, LeBanc. The center from Kane. And
Lots of time.
Let's go.
I was wrong again.
Woo!
That's Africa.
Yeah? Like, come on, Heather. Do you know how, like,
Don't say rude. Wasn't being rude.
I didn't say you were being rude.
Racist or any of that shit. Mistakes I made as a computer, but then again, it's too few to mention.
Gallagher breaking on his strong side. The temptation is there to pass it across. Makes a good shot on Aaron Dell, stays with it, and at a bad angle, manages to bank it off the post and in. That is a great decision to shoot that puck. You're tempted when you've been in a fourth line role, you're with the first line right winger, you think you're supposed to give him the puck. He's telling Gallagher you weren't open there, and Gallagher shaking his head.
See, I told you they're all living in sand huts. See, by the beach. That's one picture I found.
Huts by the beach? But it looks still like I have fun there, you know?
Yeah, I know. Whatever.
Come on, hopefully they get like some jump in their step from that.
Montreal Canadiens in the latter stages of this first period. As Nick Cousins, who had a career high in points last season, with
It's fucked
27
because I've never been there before, and that's what I picture. It's kind
Huh?
of sad. It's kind of sad, like that I picture that's what it would look like. But at the same time,
No, but the thing is, that is there. But guess what? That's right fucking here too.
yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? It's
know.
everywhere.
I know.
Like,
You got your rich area, your buildings,
and your fucking poor and your mid class. Yeah, like fuck.
and your dirt, and your homeless. And
That's the poor.
Well, because you've never been there, you can't tell what it is. So you just imagine. Like if the Africans never came to Canada, maybe they would think we lived in igloos, right? Never know.
Oh, his helmet. He's going to get off the ice.
Like in like Syria, all I picture is broken
Buildings,
buildings
and smoke
and
and
bombs.
dust.
Yeah,
and-
that's what I picture. And people running and screaming and like I don't picture like homes and hospitals. I feel it all bombed. That's what I picture. But who am I to fucking
They're not gonna bomb everywhere.
exactly? So, but that's what I picture because that's all I don't know of anything because I've never been there before. Right? Right. Fuck, sometimes there's people chatting up a storm here, the next time it's just people creeping. I'm not talking.
Well, there's only 2 people.
No, like, what is wrong with YouTube?
What is wrong with what?
YouTube.
You
Two
too?
people. Two people.
Oh, you too.
YouTube.
What's wrong with YouTube?
YouTube.
YouTube.
Young Jesperi Kotkaniemi, Melker Karlsson in the corner. So much talk this year about Kotkaniemi coming back 10 pounds
he have to
heavier.
keep saying it
When
that
you're
way?
10 pounds heavy, you want to roll over people. He sees Karlsson going in and absolutely steamrolls him, but then jumps right back into the slot and gets a great scoring chance, knocking the hat right off of Melker Karlsson. Ended up with a great scoring chance. It would have been nice icing on the cake there, Brian, to finish that play with a goal.
Bildino reaching for the puck. He can't get there as San Jose winning the faceoff battle 16-5 at this point. In his first period, Brent Burns. Watched by DuH. They'll send it along the boards, but not out. Weber. Hitting Couture. Philip DuH. Reaching for it, but there is Marlowe down the ice. Just enough speed to get it. Racing after it. Jackson Way, and then he takes a hit from
Pulled up for me?
Timo
I'm
Meier
making chicken
in
wings.
a battle. Weber.
My beer's
Back
okay.
for the puck. They're going to blow that down.
Maybe they're going to call Shea Weber on this one. He's not happy.
Turn the oven on too right away.
The play trailed around behind the net. I think Gallagher thought he had a little more time on that forecheck. The big Timo Meier was able to steamroll him.
I think it's gonna be an intermission soon, right?
Montreal's a bit of a scramble on a loose puck, but it's when Couture starts towards the corner that Weber gets the hook on him before he gets the glove on him. Big kill late here for Montreal, an area they've struggled mightily in this year.
12-right power play for the San Jose Sharks in the NHL is Sherrod off the draw. Facing down the ice, and you mentioned the penalty kill. That's ranked 28th in the National Hockey League. Remember last year, 13th in that department. And quickly, San Jose up ice. Kane, bang. Oh, he had it off his skate. Otherwise, had a great chance to get a shot away. Jeff Petrie, Sherrod, and LeBay. Bodies colliding in the corner. Up top for Erik Karlsson. Bill hesitates, sends it across, gets it back. Karlsson, shot, Price to stop. Thomas Hertl collects it far boards as Kane sets up in that bumper spot. Hertl, Karlsson, looking at the corner. Karlsson, one-timer block, and shot by Nate Thompson. Who has the assist on the goal by Nick Cousins. Down low, driving into the crease area. Kane pops it
Fucking Price, man.
As a power play goal, his second of the season.
Bodies going in every way imaginable in front of that net. And the heads-up play instead of shooting it into the crowd. Price fighting his way through physically. What a physical shift for Carey Price back there. And the battle went back and forth. Bodies down, Kevin LeBanc down. He knocks the puck loose and a bomb from Erik Karlsson, but it's a heads-up play of Thomas Hertl not to throw the puck back into the crowd. Instead to throw it across. That actually went off of Vander Kane's foot. That'll be Vander Kane's goal. They're taking a quick look to see if there's a kicking motion. There was not. So that'll be
Not a kicking motion. How about the guy on Carey Price's back? Yeah, they scored.
Power play. That is his fourth power play goal team of the season. Now 5 overall.
Well, obviously, they were looking at it. He just said it.
Here, turnover, Armia. Some space with Duran. He'll drop it back, but it's right to Sorensen. As we're in the final minute at the Bell Center in a 1-1 game, Sorensen drops off for Joe Thornton. Sends it cross ice, and alertly Cale Fleury clears it out of that crease area. Give it away again, control. Thornton sends it across, shot blocked by Fleury. As Sorensen having a shift. Maxoni out of his own zone. Up for Troy. Karlsson back to Williams. His teammates changing as they fill off some time. As we have 10 seconds left in the period. High off the glass, Price. Couldn't knock it down. Walker Karlsson. Hit by Fleury in the corner. Just a few seconds remaining. Around the boards, and he run. Quick shot. Karlsson towards it. Deflected. And that'll do it. So Nick Cousins opening up the scoring, but a power play goal of Vander Kane off the skate. They all count, and he's got 5 in the season.
They certainly do all count. That was a good period both ways. Montreal outshot San Jose 13-8, but a really good balanced period. Montreal taking advantage of some good speed by Nick Cousins through the neutral zone. He shoots and follows his rebound, and then the Achilles so far has been the PK this year.
Nick Cousins opening up the scoring, his first as a Montreal Canadian, and a 1-1 tie. Your intermission is coming up with Glenn, Pierre, and John.
Turn the light on?
I think something's missing in your. I've seen for the first time. We forgot to pay! If we don't pay for the food, then that's stealing! Let's go and get it!
Ow. Hit something. Somebody's shoe or boot or fucking doll or teddy bear or fucking something, for fuck's sakes. Is it the fucking period over?
Yeah.
It is? Is Lauren sleeping?
Huh?
She's sleeping? Nope, she's not. Heather.
What?
Hey, I'm getting off of here right now, but you should text me sometime if you're bored. Here's my number.
Who said that?
That's that friend request.
What does it say?
Hey, I'm getting off of here right now, but you should text me sometime if you're bored. Here's my number. And the phone number's there. I should just post it up on the internet. Hey? Why?
Is it a girl?
I highly doubt it's a girl. Think about it. Supergirl.
The Canadians take on the Coyotes.
Why would a girl put Supergirl as her name?
Atlantic on TSN2 in the Habs region. Montreal's lone goal scorer in the first period. Nick Cousins.
What?
20.
Well, Nick, you had the icebreaker before the Sharks tied it up late with that power play goal. Aside from the ending of that period, is that pretty much the response that your club wanted after giving up that lead and losing to Minnesota on Sunday?
Yeah, no, I think the game on Sunday obviously left a bitter taste in our mouths, and we had all week to think about it. So I thought our first period was pretty good. They get one down on the power play, and then it's 1-1. So we have the next 40 minutes here to kind of establish our game and get it on the forecheck.
For you now have 3 points in just over 3 games since you came into the Canadiens lineup. What's been working so well for you with that line with Nate Thompson and Nick Suzuki?
Yeah, no, Towers obviously, he's been around for a while, so he's good on draws. He's good in our own end. He's strong in the puck as well, and Suzuki's he's got tremendous hockey IQ and real smart player to play with in the offensive zone. And I think we've been pretty effective so far. We just got to keep going.
Okay, thanks for this, Nick.
Yeah, thank you.
Back inside the studio alongside Pierre. Nick Cousins seems like one of those players. He can play, but he just has to keep proving himself time and time again. You heard Brian on the broadcast say that Cousins had a career high in points last year, and Bergevin sees him on the paper. He's a free agent. I guess I'll sign him in low risk, take a chance on him, and here he is producing for the Montreal Canadiens.
Yeah, I mean, 1 year, $1 million. Where's the risk there? And Nick Cousins is still only 26 years old. And when the Montreal Canadiens traded Andrew Shaw, remember the Habs with third in some cap room. They took a run at Matt Duchene, as we know. You had the offer sheet to Aho. So a lot of things are going on in the month of June, but they react after failing to do those things, and he's one of the depth signings, and he's a good low player. And again, some jam that you lose from trading Andrew Shaw. Versatility, can play really on any line, and he can play center, can play wing. So the Habs will come into this year, for my money, with the most depth they've had up front in a number of years. Think about the fact Ryan Palin is still in the American Hockey League. They have Bill Weiss down there. They have Charles Jourdan, Jordan Wills in the press box tonight. Yeah, they're well set up for when the injuries start to happen. We just saw this past weekend when Armia was out and Will goes in and scores. That's what the Habs like about their depth this year.
So Montreal was so close to getting out of that period almost perfectly, but then they take a late penalty. Shea Weber with the hook.
How the fuck is Walmart gonna get mad at me when I forget to scan something and put it in the bag? I don't work here. Y'all didn't fucking train me.
And it's of concern for the Canadian coaching staff. They want to tighten this up here because last year they were okay. They were 12th, pretty good for the Montreal Canadiens last year. But I tell you, too many wide open passing lanes for the other team this year against the Montreal Canadian PK units. And granted, this is a great San Jose unit that over the years has scored a lot of goals. But still, there's that wide open seam pass. That can't be there on the PK. You got to have sticks in lanes. You have to have awareness. You've got to give your goalie a chance, but if they don't right there. So that is of concern that they've been, really struggling so much on the PK at a time when, of course, they go from 30th on the power play last season, a great area of concern, to 6th on the power play. So the PK and the power play switching spots early this year for the Montreal Canadiens.
It's like a sinking ship where you plug one hole and another one opens. It's always a work in progress. And how about Logan Couture? Starting the season, just 1 goal in 9 games. Thought he had a second there, but goes off the foot of Evander Kane. So the captain for the Sharks will have to wait a little bit longer to really get going offensively in terms of the goal scoring. Well, it's a busy night across the NHL. Plus, we got some insider trading coming up next. Taylor Hall, the Devils, are they going to sign long term?
Where you going, guys?
You guys don't have to pay for this, okay? Alright. Put it on ready.
Thank you.
Glad to see you guys are happy. So I'm gonna leave your guys' bill right here is your bill. And here is your bill. Alright, I'll be back in a few minutes. Is it gonna be cash or is it gonna be card? Card? Alright, I'll make sure to bring the machine. Alright, sir. Can you swipe your card here? And enter your PIN number. Perfect. And you. Alright, I guess today I'm gonna be on the house.
That police dad sure is crazy. Totally. Catch you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.
With Fido, going over is over. Say goodbye to surprise data overages. We've got you with new data overage protection. Fido, go get it.
Right now we're renting a home in Leslieville, 2 floors, the main floor and the upstairs, which is great because we have a lot of space. We like to have different parties and things like that. So what we're looking for is something similar in our area, but still at a typical price on it.
Hi, I'm Ashley Lofield, YouTuber, new mom, and your host. Now, I am no real estate agent, but I know from experience how difficult it can be to find the perfect place that feels like home. So, over the next 5 episodes, we will be following young home buyers as they search for the perfect place. This is Home Goals. Alicia and Sean are 2 young professionals who are looking to go from renting to home buying. After searching for 2 years with no luck, they weren't able to find anything that was within their budget and close to work. With some help from our real estate agent, let's see if we can find them a perfect fit.
I'm Sean. This is Alessia. We've been looking for a home on and off since we basically moved in here. We moved in here thinking that this is a temporary thing.
I've been here for about 3 years. My top 3 in a property would be open concept house, 2 bathrooms, and parking.
My top 3 lines in a property would be an open concept kitchen, like 2 entrances, and just a decent backyard, just a space that you can get outside, sit out there and barbecue. And then I would say 2 full bathrooms if possible. Going through the process, I think we realized that this isn't something to undertake on your own. You need to have that voice of reason from a real estate agent to help navigate you through things.
There's so much more information that they're privy to that we're not in terms of what the other houses on the street sold for.
Less of a transactional relationship and more of a partnership. If you want to build a flat house, the real estate agent wants to build someone's house. So how do we work together? How do we partner together?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
How's your having going so far? Here and there.
Interesting, that's for sure.
Are you guys excited to see the new place?
Yeah, so excited.
Let's check it out.
Awesome.
So check it out.
Huh?
Nothing.
Okay.
This is your living room space. What are your thoughts on it so far?
I think it's cozy. I mean, it's high in the ceiling, so it doesn't feel cramped, even though it's a bit smaller, but I like it.
Full time. Small couch would deal with both my guys.
This is a nice kitchen.
Yeah.
Really open.
I really like the stove.
Yeah, stove, great for cooking if you're really into cooking.
Yeah.
And it does give you that open kind of concept feel.
Even though it's a space that they do get out there.
think someone's probably moving into that place. Because they were cutting down the trees. They were.
Oh, the fucking.
It's gone. Should have grabbed it when you said. I want it. I drove back.
You drove back?
Drove back from when getting the kids.
Oh.
They were just cleaning up everything.
2 bedrooms, 2 baths, and a wraparound terrace. Sorry guys, this is actually
Big trees that covered that window, they're gone now.
Seems pretty nice actually. The kitchen very, very open. It's
Now you
nice.
can see out the window.
well, thank you for playing this little game with us.
But it's a beautiful house. The kitchen's great. I mean, this is the highlight of the kitchen and the backyard and the highlight of the house.
On paper, it has everything that we need, but the layout was kind of weird. The master bedroom was really small. The air circulation was not great.
We started to realize we might have to go out of, this exact kind of gradient stuff we talked about.
It would be great if we had to leave that go, but if that becomes a reality, then it's just something we're gonna have to face.
So it looks like Alessia and Sean won't be putting in an offer on this place, but there is still hope. They'll keep looking alongside their RE/MAX agent and send us any exciting updates. I'm Ashley, and I'll catch you guys next time on Home Goals.
That's fucking badass. A couch that folds out into bunk beds. I want it.
You want it, you said?
Fuck yeah. Look. It's awesome.
Is that peppermint?
What?
Peppermint?
I don't know.
Oh. Looked like it was like a little icon for peppermint. I think your thing's frozen. Because it's taking a long time for the game to come back on.
Net on that one. His confidence is growing. His game is growing, Brian.
Meantime for the Sharks coming off that tough loss versus the Buffalo Sabres. Logan Couture called out his teammates. He's got an assist in this game as we got a 1-1 tie. But
just about ready here for the second period. So let's get you back to the Bell Center once again. Here's Brian Rudrick.
Glenn Bencherot of the Montreal Canadiens in a 1-1 tie. And it was a tough one. They let in that power play goal deep in the late stages. They've allowed 10 power play goals on 32 penalty kills now at this point. That's worse than the Eastern Conference. And only Winnipeg in the NHL is worse in that department. So something going forward they need to obviously shore up and be better at as ready to start the second.
Virtually an exact flip from last year when their penalty killing was strong and their power play strong.
Oh, it just started too.
Special teams an important part of the game in today's world, and they have to get that figured out.
Brett Burns on the puck. No one had more ice time than him in the first period, and him and Carlson are 1-2 in the NHL for ice time. They log a ton of minutes on that backhand for San Jose. Weber shoots it in. Top line over Montreal. Tatar digs it for Gallagher. You can hear him yelling at himself over a stick. He'll go to collect it, and then Vlasic hits him. Down Down the ice hits the linesman, and Weber takes advantage, starts it up for DuH. Gallagher, the backhand. DuH in pursuit, and Vlasic plays it back to Burks. Stretched up ice, right at the blue
He
line.
was
Hurdle has to retreat.
8 years ago, he would have been.
LeBay able to get it in.
Yeah.
LeBay, first player in NHL history to have 4 points in a period in Game 7 of a Cup final. That was against Las Vegas Golden Knights.
One of the craziest comebacks that anyone's ever seen at any point. Actually, young man that committed out of the national team program in Ann Arbor, when a time when it was really loaded with defensemen. Brady Shea was there, Seth Jones was there, Jacob Trouba was there. He played with all those players. He actually committed to the University of Notre Dame and then changed his mind and went to the OHL and played Barrie for the Barrie Colts under Dale Howardchuk. Became quite a scorer there.
So another icing call, another face-off in front of Carey Price. We talked about the struggles versus San Jose for the Habs, losing 8 straight. They haven't won in San Jose. They'll head out west later on this season since 1999. That shot tipped wide. Hurdle digs it free. As Dylan, a good look from the blue line, deflected it just behind Carey Price.
Thomas Hurdle off that draw, went right to the net, beat Max Domi to a spot, deflected that just wide on the short side.
Jonathan Drouin sends it across for his shot. Armia, he wound it up but missed. Jeff Petrie, Armia spins towards it. Domi picks it up in front, Drouin. And he could get the shot away from one knee, and again, that's set down the ice. Kulak gets there first, and an icing call just on the face-off in front of Arundel.
Yoel Armia pulling himself out of the game in St. Louis during the warm-up. And has a little more time than he thinks he has in those last 2 offensive plays, both coming down the wrong side of the ice, the weak side. He gets a shot, he misses the net on, but that little play out into the slot area, he's got more time. He's got a sense. He's got another split second. A quick release is great, but he has to hit the net there.
Weird bounce, high and out of play, and Arundel getting the start of this one, back-to-back, as San Jose will take on Toronto in their next contest. And Marty Jones, too, he sort of struggled this year, 2-4-1, a goals against above 3, 894 save percentage as well, as Martin Jones, 36 wins last season. Likely we'll see him in that versus Toronto.
And a little bit of a surprise, Brian, because Martin Jones was 8-1 against the Montreal Canadiens. Tremendous numbers. I thought we'd see him tonight.
Joe Thornton looking for him. He bearded Burns in front. Thornton back on the puck. Good roll. Good stick to free it. But it pops loose and it's down the ice. And Ariel Ferraro will set up behind Dell. Shipped up for Thornton. Sorensen through his skates. Couldn't get the pass. And Kotkaniemi just not sharp in the opening few minutes here. The Montreal Canadiens start the second thus far.
Very similar to the way the first period started. Brian, a casual observer may really struggle with the thought when you say a bearded or Joe Thornton looking for a bearded Brent Burns. Could be a bearded Joe Thornton.
You could see them both from up here vividly. The beards are glowing at the Bell Center tonight. You can't miss those 2 players.
Good shots of Arundel and his work earlier this year. And a tremendous year for Arundel a couple years ago when he was 15-5-4.
These people tied a rope to a bike.
Found that space again.
And watch people try to steal it, but it's downhill. It's downhill. That's the worst part, though. Oh my God. Oh! I think he hit his head. He did.
Good. Fucking stealing somebody else's shit. Get the fuck off my plate.
This guy. Oh.
And one of those players.
Did they put it on the railing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen it.
And it's downhill, too.
Yeah, I seen it.
It's funny.
Last year for San Jose at the University of Denver, 3 years playing there with some pretty heady hockey players that he played with there, including Trevor Moore, Danton Heinen, Will Butcher, Troy Cherry. Quite a loaded team in Denver for head coach Jimmy Montgomery, who's now, of course, the head coach of the Dallas Stars.
In his second season with Dallas, and a Montreal native is Jim Montgomery. Shea Weber starts to play up ice. Gallagher for Tatar. Off his skate, right to Brendan Dillon. Victor Mente absorbs the body check. Logan Couture has Marlowe with him. Bill he takes the body check as Timo Meier playing physical. Marlowe had it. Lost the puck. The Habs on 3-on-2. Bill broken up by Burns. Couture gave it away, and then Brendan Gallagher spins, shoots, and no problem for Dell. Another try, that's right on as Brendan Gallagher 2 looks on that shift, and Aaron Dell makes the stop. In Montreal, they're getting the shots on the netminder, now 69 in favor of the home team.
Well, turnover by Brett Burns there, trying to go inside rather than go up the boards.
Yeah.
Gallagher read the play, stepped in on his off wing, and the minute he touched it, he released it into the midsection of Aaron Dell.
It's like Braveheart. Robbie Burns is Braveheart. With a big ass beard like that.
To the right of the San Jose netminder. Nice clean win for Domi. Back up for Scottish. First shot off the stick. We'll have to do it again. That's high. And
I think it's Robbie Burns.
In a very, very badly outnumbered face-off situation for Montreal in that first period. 17 losses and only 7 wins
it's
in the face-off circle. A couple of savvy veterans in there. Joe Thornton operating at 55%. Thomas Hertl closing in on 52%. But Max Domi's got him twice in a row.
Petrie just holds the line. He'll chip it in. Vlasic takes the body check. Carlson starts to play up for Hertl. To the right side, LeBanc. Back to Hertl off his skate.
Like Robbie Burns did.
And San Jose has to hustle back as Arturi Lehkonen was looking for an
He doesn't look like how I thought he did.
Hertl into the corner. Hit by Petrie. Kulak gets the puck. He'll dig it out.
How?
Behind the play, a tripping call.
An opportunity. Oh, William Wallace, that's it.
I'm not sure Brett Kulak even knows he tripped Evander Kane here, rather inadvertent. No one is accompanying Chris Schlenker to the penalty box. He's looking for somebody to come and join him. It's Brett Kulak.
Nobody tripped him.
He has to ask where. We can hear it from here. Chris Schlenker, the native of Medicine Hat, Alberta.
Like, I want to see it.
To Kulak. He didn't even see it happen. I think Evander Kane was down.
Can they challenge that or not?
He was down. Like, what the fuck was that, man?
Uncertainty about it is well warranted in this.
Like, the ref didn't even know who the fuck it was. He's looking around saying, where were you? Like, are you the one that tripped him? Like, nobody fucking tripped him. Nobody fucking tripped him at all. Nobody even fucking touched him.
10 power play goals allowed thus far this season. Frustrating times for Claude Julien. As he need a big kill here. As it was Kane getting credit for that power play goal off his skate in front.
Not quite sure what this conversation could be about. The off-ice official calling both referees over.
And saying there's no fucking penalty.
There, Chris Schlenker.
Like, nobody touched him. He fucking fell down.
Well,
like, you can't fall down in hockey anymore? The other team gets a penalty?
well, but I don't think that there's anything they can do about this at that point.
Look.
And Kulak stepping out of the box.
They took him out of the box.
You're allowed to be as confused as we are because we don't know what's happening here.
He's out of the box, unless they're putting someone different in the box.
A lengthy conversation between the off-ice official and referee Chris Schlenker.
Who's that guy in the suit? The other guy? Another coach?
Maybe Jeff Petrie.
What? Now they're putting a different guy in.
Is, and we hope to see this again. Evander Kane went down on his own.
I don't think there might be video of a penalty because I'm not sure if there was one.
There wasn't.
I'm pretty sure Evander Kane went down on his own here, which makes this kill even bigger.
The bank off the drive, tight back against Hertl. Drives towards Gary Price and he will hold.
That's fucked up.
There was no fucking, no penalty. Look at you, stupid fuck.
Critical part of the game. You know the story of Montreal's penalty kill thus far in San Jose, a power play goal in this game.
Strong move by Thomas Hertl. Right to the net, no hesitation. Takes a little pass from Kevin Labanc, goes right there. Shea Weber, body stretched out. Jean Bear wanted to come in and make sure it wasn't Weber that froze the puck, but rather Carey Price.
I think once a penalty's been called, it can't be redone, can it?
No, but still, what the fuck penalty is he calling?
No, I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think.
Like, how is he a referee in this league? I don't understand that. There was nothing that happened, and he called a penalty.
Couture back for Burns. Brent Burns. Couture along the blue line. LeBanc back to him. Burns one-timer. Scores.
Somebody go punch that referee, or fucking take your stick and smack him right across the face with it. I fucking hate the refereeing. It's stupid, man. They're fucking dumb. Yeah, give them a goal. Why?
Puck movement. And the key to the whole play, the shot by Brent Burns, but Thomas Hertl manages to bang this puck loose off of Carey Price in tight. You can see Burns gets all of it. A little touch pass from Couture up top.
Like, how, look, he even gets in the way of the fucking player. Like, oh shit, yeah, you fucking retard.
Gaping 4x6s.
Stupid fucking goof. He's the one that called the penalty too. For what? For nothing.
And we'll see how the Habs respond.
Everybody's booing.
An icing early. As San Jose finding some life here at the Bell Center.
Pretty nice pair of options up top.
That coach seems pretty pissed off.
Coach Pete DeBoer, when he can have Brent Burns on one power play, Eric Carlson on the other one. I'm not sure you're allowed to call one the first power play, are you?
Burns the first San Jose Shark to win the Norris, and Carlson has a pair. Tyler Drouin for left side with Armia. Drouin curls away from Carlson. And then it pops out of the zone as Carlson takes it.
Yeah, there you go, Drouin. What, you're gonna call a penalty for him falling there too? Nobody fucking touched him.
There's no call on that one.
You're the ref or the announcer. He's like, I'm surprised there was no call on that one.
His dish broken up. Thornton 12 for the all-time list for games played.
That's hilarious. The refs are on the Montreal side too. They're like, what the
No,
fuck?
the refs aren't.
Oh, I'm for being
The announcers.
Or the announcers. The announcers are being on Montreal side for saying like there is no video of a penalty because we can't show you a penalty because there wasn't one.
Sitting down with both those guys. He called it one of the more entertaining interviews he's been able to do in his fine journalistic career.
It was pretty neat, right? Two veterans that chose to still be roommates when they didn't have to be in. The best part of the article I laughed at is that the lights were out by 9:30. Two veterans able to go to bed early.
That just means they're smart veterans, Brian. That's just smart.
Up top, Weber, shot blocked as Gambrell stood in front of that Suzuki with Cousins. Cousins leaves for Thompson. Nate Thompson unable to hold the zone. Weber gets the puck and shoots it back in, and the Habs with a partial change.
Good fourth line shift. Dylan Gambrell caught that weight. Shea Weber shot in the foot and thought he was going to get the second one.
Couture got it from Meyer. Marlowe with a slot shot. Hit Couture, goes into the corner.
Fuck's sakes.
Logan Couture. And the Habs control.
Wow.
The loose comes back to Minty. And Timo Meyer in pursuit of the puck again.
Not my day today, Heather.
And then shot in. And Nick Suzuki will go for a seat on the bench.
I thought both teams started very scrambling the first 4 or 5 minutes of the first period, but then things settled in nicely and they played some very good hockey. It's scrambling again for Montreal right now.
Another turnover.
Gee, I wonder why.
Younger the back check. Petrie. Or Kulak.
To who? To who? Like, who are you passing to? Nobody. There's nobody there. I'm just gonna leave it there and see what happens.
2 goals in the hockey game as he's looking for the hat-trick marker. Gallagher. Arturi like a cage. Got back on 6 on that. Poked it off.
No, what do you mean? You're an idiot!
When it gets scrambling like this, Brian,
It was onside. You seen it, right? The guy, he clearly had 1 foot on each side of the fucking ice or the blue line. Fuck. I hate this game. Turn it off. Sports suck. Put the robots up there so they can hump. Remember that? For like fucking 5 hours. You remember that? Huh?
You put it on Ninja Bot.
Yeah, I did that on purpose to see if anybody's paying attention.
I am.
No. Run. Yeah, I knew. I'd stopped it the other day. I did. There, see? Back to the main menu. Back to the main menu. AR Studio. What the hell? Oh. Bam.
Why do you flip the camera?
It's backwards.
How is it backwards?
What do you mean? How is it backwards? Look at the Montreal Canadiens symbol.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see.
Holy fuck, you're something special.
Number
What?
794
Why do you
game
think that is
consecutive.
bad?
On his Ironman streak, he's second amongst active players,
Why don't
second
you
only
just
to
shut up?
Keith
Why
Yandel
don't
at this
you
point,
just
just a
shut
durable
up?
player.
The numbers are just staggering here. You know, I played in mid-800s game in my career, and I look at double those numbers, and I don't think of the games. I think of the number of times you tied your skates up. I think of the number of times you went skated to the bench. I think of the number of times you took your gear on and
took your gear on
again and took it off again, and all those things that come with it, the flights, the bus rides, the great memories,
Right there, Blue
the
Habs.
fond memories, and boy, a lot goes in.
I don't
when you're
know, 'cause
talking
I'm not
about those
signed in
numbers.
as,
Those are huge.
Hey, yeah, this is Bud.
Packs or stitches in any of that list, which I'm sure
They
you went
took
through a few as
it
well.
back.
Yeah, there were a few of those involved.
Brendan Dillon across. Carlson, wrist shot deflected. King in front. Rebound. LeBanc. All San Jose as LeBanc scores, and it's 3-1 Sharks.
A good ride of momentum. This is a veteran hockey club, and you can't reflect on how they started this year. This is a very
Another
good
goal
team.
shouldn't have happened.
But it did. You can't take it away.
Oh, I'm
Like,
taking it
Just
away.
laying that soft little pass across the ice. He's been involved in all 3 goals.
Okay, it would have been
Sherlaz putting the puck in a great place for Kevin LeBanc. Carey Price getting across, but not getting all.
Pull
of
him.
it. Most people feel that Eric
should have pulled him
Carlson
after the
is
first
playing
shot went
his
through his
best hockey in a
legs.
couple of years
The one
right
that
now.
didn't count?
He started to play from the point, but the
Yeah, I
little
forgot
touch
about
pass
that.
across from Hurdle is right on the tape of Kevin LeBanc.
Third goal this season for Kevin LeBanc.
Oh, better
And
call
he's been
that.
hot the last few games as well.
What, diving
San Jose now
against
a 2-goal
Montreal?
cushion. Here in the second period, Ben Sherratt fires it in. As the Habs come back onside, and Joel Armia racing up to the block. Burns along the boards. Gaudreau able to chip it to neutral ice. Theo Fleury up for Armia. Vlasic. Back for it. Red Burns for Gaudreau. A little bit on ice for Thornton. Third player in NHL history, back-to-back 90 assist seasons back in the day for Thornton. Domi tried to drop it off. Intercepted Armia, continues to work.
that wasn't holding. The guy was holding his stick. You see that?
Oh, but the ref didn't see it.
Montreal Canadiens right now, Brian. They have
When there is a penalty, he doesn't see it. When there's not, he calls one.
first period
Yeah,
to
it
finish
makes up one.
strongly,
Yeah.
but they weren't set coming out. Passes are off. Decision making isn't great.
McGregor loves it down.
That's offside.
His shot. And offensive
Holy fuck, Price. That didn't go in the net. Holy shit.
Close to midway point of the second period, where San Jose has certainly taken the momentum of this contest.
They have, and this was to be expected as they went.
Are you fucking kidding me, you stupid fucks? The fucking league's got it rigged, obviously, calling penalties that aren't even fucking there. giving them the shit, man.
The two players that he felt it. A poor line change late in the
5 and 5.
cost them an overtime loss. And hey, this is a proud veteran hockey club. You know they're going to
5 people watching, and not one of you are fucking saying anything.
Carlson off the draw, big shot, and it hits the pile of bodies. Gambrell in the slot, lost the puck battle to Cousins. And Cousins slaps it.
4 now, one person does it.
Yeah, good. Punch that fucking ref right in the face.
A 3-1 hockey game, nice night for Hurdle, as you mentioned, now 3 points in the contest.
He's one of my favorite players in the draft. The year that he was drafted in 2012, taken 17th overall. I watched him play in the U18s, and his infectious. He was there watching other teams play. His nose pressed against the glass, just a big, happy-go-lucky guy. And he really broke out last year, going from a career high 46 to a career high 74 points. Thomas Hurdle did.
Fourth youngest player in NHL history to have 4 goals in a hockey game. Noah Gregor shielding the puck. Chip back up to Shea Weber, and he shoots it back in.
Montreal needs a spark. They need someone to pick them up with a big hit or a big play of some sort.
Now is Gregor chipping and putting Melker Carlson in offside.
When things are disjointed like this, you're just looking for a spark of some sort.
What?
Nobody's saying anything.
Show them your tits, Heather. I'm pretty sure they'll say something.
Even a good score.
They'll be like, holy fucking flapjacks.
They need to find some energy. Normally you look
You show them your
in the
dick?
red jersey.
All right.
They'll say, holy.
Off the draw, back to Kulak.
Holy what?
Jeff Petrie. Off the near wall.
Holy Asian.
Portuguese sausage. Asian. The Asian boy from the waist down to the knee. What?
I don't want to make fun of people.
Oh, fuck.
I don't think it's nice.
You want to see an Asian boy?
No.
Thank you. He gets dropped by Burns, and then Burns from his backside down the ice. And that should be icing, and is.
The local faithful looking for a call there, and they're not going to get one.
Good look at the San Jose bench, led by head coach Peter DeBoer. As last season lost to the Blues in the Western Conference Finals, second in the Pacific.
Was he a different coach?
Last in the division, but as you said, very early, proud group, veteran guys.
But why? He's then and then off and then back.
There's another guy, wasn't there?
Tough start, losing the 4 straight games, and then the signing of Patrick Marleau, and he's been a real nice, you could say, solidifying fit.
It was like a French guy.
Cole. And what an emotional trip did he got.
That guy sounds like he's French too.
A lot of emotion from
Like
number 12
Claude.
bench and tears as the fans saluted him.
I scare 2 people away by saying
Claude Julien.
It was knocked down by Jonathan Drouin, and you talk about a spark. Well, maybe these new line mates, Drouin, Domi, and Armia could get something going, because right now it has been all San Jose as they got a couple here and lead by 2 in the second.
More people again, but nobody's fucking saying anything.
Hi. Say something, I'm giving up on you. Say something, I'm giving up on you. Oh, my pride. You'll swallow my fucking baby.
No.
Get out of the way, bitch.
I was trying to point to you, pride. Fuck. And then you like,
Molested your hair.
yeah. Made
You wanna
it
come
all.
downstairs?
Look at it. It's all fuzzy.
Oh, fuck. I'll make it more than fuzzy. You want to come downstairs?
Yeah, I'm coming. Oh,
You're coming?
downstairs.
this was the scene before the Kevin LeBanc goal. Claude Julien very animated. He didn't like the direction of the way things were going after the 2 power play goals by Evander Kane. He's talking about getting moving. You can see the motion. It's speed through the neutral zone. That's what he wants. He wants them to get up and go. They're hesitating all over the ice, and you can see the assistant coaches Dom Descharmes and Kirk Muller deferring to the big guy in that case. They're letting him get his message across.
Kevin LeBanc in for Hurdle, spinning around, knocked off the puck. Victor Mete. The stick battle with LeBanc, and they both swing at it. Armia takes it free, and it pops over to Evander Kane, who has 2 career hat tricks. The last October 16, 2019 versus Carolina. 2 tonight. Hurdle for Kane. They'll chip and chase after the puck. Tries to go around Weber as Kane. 3-2 Armia. Armia tries to give it to Domi off his skate. He'll leave it for Jonathan Drouin. Drouin takes the shot, drops. Rich shot just wide. There's Paul Byron. Pretty good look from the slot, but he missed there in depth. Arturi Lehkonen with Byron. He'll shoot it in, and that's off the stick and out of play, so that'll be a face-off in San Jose territory.
We still got another, I think, half an hour for.
Had a couple of good chances, a couple of good rushes tonight.
Yeah, half an hour, and they'll be there for cooking an hour.
Looks like he got clocked pretty good on the ankle on the one. He's in some discomfort going off the ice, but he wants to play with Max Domi. That's what he wants. That was the intonation. Off to a very good start this year with 8 points in 9 games. Given that opportunity tonight,
You can have some wings, Jordan? When you're done?
so far.
Are you still playing games?
Couple scoring
What are you playing? Fortnite.
Nothing cashed in.
Jonathan Drouin, 8 points on the season.
That's why your battery's died all the time.
All time at home versus San
Take it up.
Jose. It's funny though, some of these teams
Constantly
they come
on
into your
there.
barn.
You always told me about
there,
that.
and you just have trouble with the
And you do it.
That's been the case for
Right?
Montreal versus San Jose.
That controller is fucked. It doesn't even do anything. Can't use it at all. It's gotta be plugged in. Even with the battery in it. It won't connect through Bluetooth for some reason. Like the button's stuck maybe or something. I don't fucking know.
Where did we buy that?
We bought it brand new, like,
At Walmart, right?
I don't know, Jordan wanted it. It was,
Okay, yeah, we bought it at Walmart.
and then in a trade with the 2 Xboxes for for an Xbox One X, I got that controller in that trade.
Yes, we kept the controller, I remember.
That's because I gave a different controller and I kept that one instead. I got it in the trade. And Jordan got an Xbox One X. That's collecting dust. We should just sell them both. That's what we should do. Do you care?
Near that area as well as he goes to work in the corner. Petrie
If we sold them now,
brings the puck up the ice, and that was out of the reach of Nick.
Yeah.
So another icing. We've got a few of them here in this second.
Well, what I was thinking is trade them into GameStop towards 2 PS5s.
Or called no icing because Burns had stepped up in the neutral
I don't know.
zone. That's changed a little bit over the last little while.
Gabriel steps in, Nate Thompson. Wilker Carlson, Brent Burns, wrist shot.
We have the popcorn ones, right? That's the ones you eat. Yeah, it's a good idea.
Ferraro pinches in. Wilker Carlson
Are they
off the
stale?
boards, right to Petrie. Petrie.
Yeah?
Nice strong pass up ice for Cousins.
Can you get me one?
Cousins tries to get around Burns, but not. As he pushes into the corner. But a penalty drawn
Nice.
as the Avs. Master attacker out. Carey Price to the bench.
Yo, what the fuck, man? Like,
Back and collect, and San Jose able to change. So
it looks like idiots out there. They look fucking horrible.
They make money.
Petrie. Over the blue line, and San Jose.
You want one?
The hold.
No thanks.
And it is
pulling
to the box.
Price.
So Montreal on the power play. A
They
chance
pulled
to get
Price
the
from
lead
two-
this period.
For the
Second period?
0 for 1 now.
No, it was a
Opportunities for the first one, but
delayed penalty call, so they can't touch the puck. When they touch it, the whistle's blown automatically. So so they can't score. So they pull the goalie and put an extra player out, right?
Leafs suck. I love that jersey. Look. That's awesome. Only in the middle, Jordan, they have flavor.
What are you doing?
Takes the body check from Kane and again down the ice. It was funny, Jason Zucker in Minnesota called out his coach or talked about Bruce. We all have to be better, and then he responded with a pretty good game after they had a meeting. And Logan Couture, starting his own conversation around the boards. He goes up for Petrie.
It just went all fucked. You see that?
Yeah.
There you go.
Blurry.
Toby, Dearborn, good stick handling from Max. So send it across.
Shoot that! Oh man. Oh yes! Like, I don't understand how there's nobody there. Referee is an idiot. You're fucking telling me, man. You're fucking telling me. He's fucking retard. Like, and he's reffing in the NHL. How? Like, he called a penalty that didn't even happen. Like, nothing happened. Like, the guy fell down. Like, fuck.
No, there was no penalty there.
Come on.
Those are good.
Wait till I get my chicken wings. They're gonna be good.
Oh, I know. I'm gonna help you.
Ready?
Yeah. Holy fuck, this goalie's good.
Fuck.
I almost want to put Nutella on this. Because it's healthy and it needs some chocolate on it.
I want to see that. It looked like it went in, man.
I'm not gonna show you.
If it went in, they're definitely not going to show us. Huh? You jumped.
Well, I didn't think you were gonna do that.
You didn't think?
No.
Why?
The comment didn't come up there.
I know.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know. What the hell happened? Don't fucking touch me.
Right.
What the hell? It's weird, eh?
How do you get those messages up?
I don't know. I don't think I can. I can add that person as a moderator. I did. I was trying to like block what somebody said, and I added them as moderator by accident. And they're like, "Oh, thanks." I was like, "Yeah, good luck," but I took it off instantly.
Chances, Nick Cousins in tight, and what a stop by Aaron Dell, a number of them.
Well, off the weak side, Max Domi gets a good whack at it. Some great goaltending by Aaron Dell on both initial shots and on rebounds. But Cousins at the end, he gets out in the last few seconds. He actually tried to push it back and go through the 5 hole. And Dell
We won't throw it from that side.
Up in the low part of the ice. Aaron Dell saved a goal.
Because you know what? It went in, I think, all the way around to the other side. Because that's where the buddy picked it up and shot it up.
Yeah.
On the other side, like how from there,
Near boards, puck finally released and left
it didn't go straight
Let's see if
across.
that can spark Montreal a little bit to get some offense going.
Vlasic chips for Burns. Hurdle spinning away from Nate Thompson.
My foot.
Kevin LeBanc swinging away. And finally Vlasic called for the pass, gets it, and he'll flip it down the ice, and that will be icing.
The video.
Nate Thompson's
You
giving
don't
them
see
some
how
good
jumpy it
shifts. And Claude Julien coming out with Peter Dano and Gallagher. Tomas Tatar trying to get that first line. An offensive zone face-off. 3.5 minutes left in this period. Montreal in bad need of a goal going into this intermission.
For San Jose, game 2 of a 5-game road
Does it
trip.
still look jumpy?
And again, Burns will turn and fire down the ice, and sound like a broken record here, but we will do that all over again.
You think about the purpose of this, it's
Good,
to
right?
force the player that ices the puck and his team to play tired. But if you ice it 2 or 3 times in a row, you actually win out because you get
Kind of, it hurts your eyes as
3
you're
or
watching
4
it. It's like it's
longer
crazy.
rests.
And Sherrod,
It does.
really hard pass for Cale Fleury. He couldn't accept it. Sherrod chasing after it and holds it in momentarily. Way back to Sherrod or Gallagher. With Dano. Gallagher. Wrist shot down. Big rebound up high. Hurdle swinging for it. And Dano has it in the corner. Up Dano. Looking to get away from Hurdle. Again, chip down the ice. There's Cale Fleury. And now the Sharks able to get a much needed change in. Evander Game. His father was an amateur boxer, so named after
I know, right?
Evander Holyfield. Chip down the ice. Erik Karlsson in pursuit.
What?
For Swedish forward defenseman to win a Norris Trophy.
You're giving it
Of course,
to
the
me?
great Nick Carlson.
You don't
Nick
know?
Lidstrom, I'm sorry. Carlson
No, I'm
is
good,
right. Nick
thanks.
Lidstrom will be first.
Let me go get in the toe. He's like, holy fuck yeah, I'm going.
And then there is a 2-time Norris winner.
Because I want to save room for those chicken
And we
wings.
have another
What?
icing call. Lidstrom won
I
so
wanna
many,
save
it was
some room for
embarrassing
chicken
for a few years.
You know these chicken wings, how do you tell her?
Pretty heady company there. The young
I'll
defenseman
have
Mario
both.
Ferrero
I know.
out of UMass, a Lakeshore Patriots graduate. Played 2 years
Did
at
you
UMass
eat the other
Amherst. A good
crackers?
little stick play coming back.
Because I
Just to
looked
knock the
everywhere
puck
for them
loose.
this morning. I'm like, I could have swore there was a little bit of crackers.
Program in UMass Amherst,
I
the
couldn't
Great
find
Carbell has
them.
done a
I wanted to
really
open it.
nice job of building into an elite program. How's
Soda
that defense
crackers.
pairing look with, or unit look with both Ferrero and Makar?
Fourth overall pick, played for the Brooks Bandits of the
Been there for
AJHL
45
Alberta Junior
minutes.
Hockey League.
Right.
Cale Makar, and
The
now
wing.
fitting in really nicely on that back
Yeah,
end
you
in
could beat that
Colorado.
more.
Well, one of the big reasons they felt they could trade Tyson Berry in the Nazem Kadri deal was the emergence of the fine young defenseman.
And that Cole Byron to that
Are you
mix
cooking
as
them?
well. And Colorado off to a hot start, minus that tough injury to Randon where he caught a
You know how to cook
edge
them?
on the ice.
Yeah?
Jonathan Drouin on the clock. Victor Mete. Here's Shea Weber. Slap shot. That hit Meyer.
2 broken sticks on
Two
them.
Sadiks exploding.
Sadiks.
Just to the right.
2 Sadiks. Exploding. 2 Sadiks exploding. What the fuck?
Jumping in them.
I see. Or offside.
Hustling back to try get onside was Drouin. He could not in time, so that will be offside.
I think both those sticks are a result of Shea Weber shots. You see the cringe coming from Timo Meyer as knew he was in the line of fire. It's almost like they look up and they see who's shooting and they go, oops. I better condense my body here into a really small thing and hope the puck goes by me. Little burst of energy for Montreal late in this period. They've generated some good scoring chances coming off of that power play. 25 shots, only 13 on Carey Price so far tonight.
Only 13 and 3 of them fucking went in.
4.
Oh yeah, 4.
Former
I
teammate
forgot
of
about that
Evander
one.
Kane for the Southern Winnipeg. Brett Burns lays the body right in front of the Habs.
Montreal's had 27 fucking shots and 1 win
But they
in.
wouldn't have counted that as a shot though, right? Because that play didn't count. But it was offside, so that shot didn't count.
Yeah, yeah.
Far wall in pursuit of the puck. It's back for Sherrod. He sends it across out of the reach of Byron. Cale Fleury takes a look. Back for Sherrod. Up to Byron. As we approach the final minute of the second period.
Cotton candy, you should have went in there.
And a tough period here on this Thursday night.
Look, Ross out there right now. Get the fuck off the ice. Whoa.
Wanted Cousins, he'll pick it up. And started up ice.
What are you guys doing? What is this?
Cruising in, he will hold and cover.
Is this like just like an afternoon skate with the families and shit? That's what it looks like.
Horrible.
Been very efficient and judicious in their shooting. San Jose has, but just effective on the power play. And it's their ability to keep pucks alive on the power play and create second opportunities in tight around Carey Price. Both shots or goals were right in tight. Is where the play started in knocking pucks loose from Carey Price.
Horton on the draw. One by Thompson. Out for Gallagher. Gallagher with DuH. Erik Karlsson's back. Marlowe. Chips it up ice. Here's Horton. Elger Karlsson in.
Scores. Get rid of that goalie. Seriously, get rid of him. Pull him.
Carey Price isn't happy at all with that one. It looked like it was
They just scored again.
It's the quick pass from Joe Thornton. Watch how quick he passes this puck before Tatar can get set at all. Tatar actually gets his stick on this puck. Joe Thornton, a slick little play to steal it in the neutral zone. But it's the quick pass. There's no waiting. There's no hesitation. No ability for Montreal defense to get set. He throws it across. Karlsson able to knock it down off Tatar's stick and release it. And yes, it was standing on its end and went right in underneath the bar. A very quiet Bell Center now with 30 seconds left in the period.
First goal of the season for Elger Karlsson. He had 12 last year.
14 shots on goal and 4 fucking goals.
Five.
Remember we said one count, not counting them.
I know, but I keep getting mentioned.
The Sharks scored.
Oh, what a deflection! That was fucking a badass fucking deflection.
Okay, this is what they need. The Sharks scored, and they brought it back, and they challenged it. It was offside, so the goal went back.
So it didn't count.
Yeah.
The Sharks scored on Price on a shot like he should have had it. Just like that last one, he should have had it. It's like fucking everyone that goes in on him lately. It's like, what the fuck, man? See that one? There's no saving that. That's deflected.
There's no saving that unless you're really not. Like you're already moved in that position.
Technically, it should be 3-2 because there was another goal.
No, I'm talking.
There was another goal that the ref fucking called a penalty that never existed. So the Sharks come on the power play and they scored. So technically the other goal should be counted.
And it really came off the strength of that power play late in the period. 0 for 2 in the power play for Montreal tonight. They've given up 2 on their penalty kill, but their push late in that period and chances on that power play, they were able to energize the period in the latter part, even with the late San Jose goal.
So those goals, 12 seconds apart. Now a 4-2 hockey game.
That one shouldn't have counted at all. The one that Kane scored, the one you just seen, the backhander, the referee called a penalty, and there wasn't even a penalty. And then a referee that's off the ice had to call him over and say, hey, I don't think it was him, it was the other guy. And I'm thinking to my head, it was nobody, because there was nothing there. Even the announcer's like, well, we'd like to show you this penalty, but we can't, because there was no penalty.
Yeah. And then like 2 seconds later, the other guy fell, and the announcer's like, wow, I'm surprised they didn't call that one.
Penalty, yeah.
So yeah.
Like seriously, they called a penalty that
there was nothing.
It didn't happen.
He fell himself.
The guy fell down. Like nobody touched him. He fell down, and the guy put his hand up.
It was tripped.
He called a penalty.
And then they scored. So that goal shouldn't have counted
Exactly,
either.
I know.
So technically it should be 3-2. That's what the score should be right now. 3-2. Not 4 fucking 2.
Technically, the fucking refs in the NHL don't even belong on the ice.
Just let the players like referee themselves.
Yeah, right.
It'll work.
Yeah,
I'd probably work better than the refs.
it probably would. They know the rules of the game.
No, they have like the refs, but they only stop the fights. That's it.
No, they didn't even stop that.
Oh, so they have like 6 people fighting on one.
It's like a big brawl. The whole audience starts getting involved.
You've never seen that where the both benches just clear out onto the ice and everybody's fighting. Bench brawl.
I've seen videos where like people jump onto.
What?
No, I'm going to right now.
Do
I've
it.
seen a video where someone jumped over the glass and onto the ice.
Oh yeah.
During like
a game.
Yeah.
People throw stuff on the
and
ice.
they were on a power play and they had to stop in the other zone and they were like on a power play, so a power play and a breakaway. And then he jumped over and then the refs had to blow the whistle because a retard jumped on the ice. How do you even jump over the glass? It's like huge. And the one guy
Somebody boosted him up and he got up on top and then hang down and jumped.
Once
Right?
someone jumped over it, but then they slipped on the ice and hurt themselves. Right on their head, too. Because they almost went head first.
Teams in the East go head-to-head as the Tiger Cats take on the Alouettes. Action gets underway 1 p.m. Eastern, 2 Atlantic, only on TSN. Welcome you back inside the studio. What a response late there by the Montreal Canadiens. 35 seconds left. They go down 4-1. You think this one's over, but hang on a sec. The big line, the line that Claude Julien wants to be the big line, he responds with a quick goal to make it 4-2 there, Pierre.
Yeah, nice hands by Yoel Armia to redirect the shot from the sideboards by Max Domi, and that line has had its moments, especially early on in this game before it became the special teams battle that went Sanos' way. But again, this line, not only do they give the Habs life late in the period here, as you said, Glenn, they're going to have to do it the entire third period, and that's why you put Jonathan Drouin with Max Domi on the same unit, because you look at them when you're down in a game and say, go get us some offense. They're going to be counted on for this final 20 minutes here for the Montreal Canadiens. And especially in the first period, I thought you saw some nice chemistry between the two of them. A lot of good puck movement, backing up the Sharks' D, creating wide open space. And again, Armia is a guy that gets lost in all that, but here he is with his team-leading 5th goal for the Montreal Canadiens.
Now, you mentioned it's been a bit of a battle of special teams. So the Sharks went up at one point 3-1. And here on the power play, I mean, Montreal chance after chance did everything but score a goal there, Pierre.
Yeah, and at least they have their looks. You know, one of the things that would happen last year when they had the 30th ranked power play is that it would just suck the emotion out of the team, would kill their momentum because the power play was such a struggle. Well, that's not the case tonight. Yeah, they haven't scored a power play goal, but I thought they gained 5-on-5 momentum off that power play. They got chances, they got looks, both units looked pretty good. And one of the things that I like from this power play this year, as time goes on, teams are going to stop cheating towards Shea Weber if the Habs are going to make them pay down low. Right now, the second unit has done most of the scoring this year for Montreal, but I think the first unit's coming around as well. And over time, that's going to open up that wicked shot for Shea Weber, because teams are going to say, you know what, Drouin's got that play, that cross-team play. They got the play down low. Whether it's Armia or Gallagher in the bumper roll, there are other options here that have worked for the Montreal Canadiens this year, and that's been a real bright spot for them.
Yeah, Aaron Dowd, just denying every single chance on that power play. Would have been a huge goal if the Habs could have made it 3-2, but hey, now we got a 4-2 game going into the final period, so we'll see what happens. Meanwhile, when we return, we're going to talk to Pierre about his recent sit-down interview with a couple of future Hall of Famers, Joe Thornton, Patrick Marleau, and get Pierre's thoughts on that when we return.
Ready?
Are the wings still in the oven?
No. They're sitting in the deep fryer, waiting for the green light to go.
Jen! No, scratch.
Oh, Midnight jumped up on this chair the other day, and there was something on the chair, and when she jumped up, she didn't jump all the fucking way, and her claws dug right into the fucking fabric part, or leather part.
You need to get rid of those cats.
Fuck, I was like, fuck, Midnight! Like,
Me to his face. He's not scratching. Surprisingly.
he's not gonna scratch, but Midnight's fucking
No, because look, I put my hand over here and then keyboard. Alright. Why do I feel tired now, but every like school night I'm not tired?
Because you have nothing to do tomorrow. You know that you just have to wake up whenever you want, do whatever you want. You don't have to go to school.
I don't know what you say. You're not tired. You're always sleeping by like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock.
Yeah, because I just.
He makes himself because he's got to get up in the morning.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, that's good.
Well, you can't
Showing
bite.
responsibility.
You can't bite. You bite it?
Yep.
Alright. Do you want it? Oh, yep. Run. Doesn't say he's about to fall. Or run. And he fell. Over.
What time is it? Shit.
Yeah.
What time is it?
9 o'clock. You're all right.
Can I turn it off?
No, 1 more hour. I left it open and I shut it. And he was scratching from the outside trying to get in, or trying to get out. Right, Tiki Boy? I left you in there. I didn't know you were in there.
Is that you cancer?
No, it's empty. He was just sitting there.
Where'd you go?
And I closed the door because he's not going to do it now. He's going to get right up on us. Close me in there and then I'm not going to be able to get out. Come on.
Rugby World Cup semi-final action comes your way this weekend with England facing New Zealand on Saturday. Kickoff is 3:45 a.m. Eastern, followed by Wales battling South Africa on Sunday. Kickoff for that's at 4:45 a.m. Eastern. Catch the action live or on demand only on TSN. So Pierre wrote a great article the other day on two future Hall of Famers, as mentioned, Patrick Marleau and Joe Thornton, two of your favorite personalities in the league, as they have been for a long time.
That's fair.
After reading the article, it almost brought it to mind the funny movie, the hilarious movie Step Brothers, Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly, because it seems like these two guys are like the Step Brothers. What was your biggest takeaway as you got to sit down with them at this stage of their career here now?
You know, you got two players who finish each other's sentences, you know, and I decided to sit down with the two of them at the same time because of that incredible chemistry of these two guys and their lives and their careers. They know each other's families so well, played together for so long. And, you know, you talk about stepbrothers. I mean, when the CBA was redone in 2012, there was a new rule put in for veteran players that said you get your own hotel room on the road. Mm-hmm. These two guys decided to keep rooming together for another 2 years, and they laugh about it now. They said, I don't know, we like being together.
Maybe there was a free room down the hall that they didn't use. They just stayed together regardless.
Brian Boudreau talked about that during intermission. He loved how, you know, they shut out the light at 9:30, but there's just so much chemistry between these guys on and off the ice. And, you know, at the very end of the interview, and there were a lot of laughs during this sit-down with them on Monday in Buffalo, but at the very end, Patrick Marleau wanted to make sure he said something to me about Joe Thornton. He kind of pointed to Joe, and he got very serious. And he talked about the impact that Joe Thornton had on him after Joe Thornton got traded to San Jose in 2005, 14 years ago, if you can believe it.
Yeah.
And he just talked about how he made him a better professional and showed him how to do things better. And you could feel how uncomfortable at this point Joe Thornton was, to be honest, as Marleau was saying this, because, you know, suddenly it got serious. But again, it was kind of an emotional moment in the interview, but it talked about, again, the bond and the respect that these two guys have for each other. And, you know, it was hard a couple years ago when Patrick Marleau signed with the Leafs, because if you remember, Glenn, they were both UFAs the same week. For the first time in their careers, they were both UFA. The same team tried to sign them both. The Toronto Maple Leafs had tried to get both Joe Thornton and Patrick Marleau go to the Leafs at the same time. And Joe Thornton telling me Monday that, you know, his knee, coming off that knee injury, he just really wanted to make sure he could get through another year and wanted to stay put where, first of all, he loved it in San Jose, but also a little more security than going to a new team and not being sure about your health. But that would have been something else, too, if those two guys would have left together in Toronto.
Look, we draw such a harsh line in sports. Whether you win, you're a winner, or you're a loser sometimes. And, of course, everyone knows Joe Thornton hasn't been able to get it done in the playoffs all the way to the end. Same with Marleau. So what do you think their legacy will be when it's all said and done, these two guys?
I tell you, when you think about these two players and the impact they've had on other guys. It's amazing how many players in San Jose over the years have told me, I want to win this so badly for Joe Thornton, for Patrick Marleau. The impact they've had on younger generations of players, and that's really what I retain in all this. And you know, for Joe Thornton, you know, there was a moment last year when they came back from that 3-goal deficit to Vegas in Game 7. And Logan Couture told me this a couple of weeks later during the Colorado series, where they looked back at the bench and Joe Thornton had tears in his eyes. You're only going to get so many kicks at the can, and they've been so close. Joe Thornton's been in 4 conference finals with the San Jose Sharks, been to the Cup final, lost to Pittsburgh. I will say this, the Washington Capitals finally won the Cup a couple of years ago after knocking at the door forever. The St. Louis Blues finally won the Cup. Do things come in threes? And I mentioned this to Patrick Marleau and Joe Thornton. What team has knocked at the door more than the San Jose Sharks? And Joe Thornton looked at me Monday and goes, we'll take it. I bet he would.
But quickly, do you think this is their final farewell tour, if you had to guess?
If I had to guess, and Joe Thornton told me he was week to week, wasn't ready to go at the end of the year.
Not.
Literally said he was week to week in his career right now. I think it is for Joe Thornton. Again, that's just a gut feeling.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Patrick Marleau told me a couple months ago he wants to play for a couple more years, so we'll see with those legs.
It's been a better place for having them in it, and when they do leave, we're going to miss them a lot. All right, third period coming up. It's a 2-goal game. Meanwhile, we got all sorts of goals around the NHL. We'll try to get you some highlights from that when we come back here on the Habs and TSN.
Yeah, no, you can see him because of the white.
You got like you know, like
Yeah.
the Vikings?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what he's
he
got.
has those.
Midnight, forget it. Can't see her on the fucking stairs.
Ow.
Oh man, I've almost killed myself. Or she's almost killed me a few times on those fucking stairs.
Oh, I know.
Stupid cat.
Even at the front door too, I fucking step on her and trip over her when I'm going to the bathroom and it's dark. I can't.
Yeah. What?
All you hear,
She wants to go inside.
Why the fuck does she lie right there in between 2 shoes?
and then it's dark.
Yeah,
You
it's
can't even fucking see
pitch
her.
black. You can't even see the shoes. Never mind her.
Yeah.
And then she like, you have to like look, and I drag my feet across the ground, so if I kick something, it's like I'm not gonna like step on it.
Well, I try to turn the light on before like I get to the spot, but
Or
with
I'll
that,
just hover over it, like this. Like if this is midnight, I'll go like this, and I'll just like make sure I'll hover, and then I'll feel. And they don't like actually step.
forget.
And then after I'm like,
Fuck that. You half sleeping. You're waking up.
I bet you she's fucking lying right there at the front door. See?
she's not there.
I bet you she is.
Yeah, I'm looking.
And then open your eyes.
She's not right there. Right, take you looking?
I wonder if the comments are all fucked up again.
What did you say?
I wonder if the comments are all fucked up again.
I'll take your fucking hand for the thing.
Maybe.
Shut up, Heather. Nobody's talking to you.
I thought you were talking to me.
I'm kidding. Holy cow. Relax. You're so gullible.
You just know this now or what?
Relax. You're so gullible. They work for me. That's fucked up.
They're in the second period by the San Jose Sharks. That first power play goal, yeah, and the Habs penalty kill continues to struggle a little bit. With more on that, let's go back to Dave and Brian.
Glenn Evander Kane has 2 career hat tricks in this hockey game. He has 2 goals in the power play already. And don't shoot the messenger, but if there's one storyline early this season with the Montreal Canadiens, right now it has been their penalty kill.
And it hasn't been one specific thing. It's not you can't say, okay, here's what we have to fix. Go out, stand here. These power plays are very sophisticated. They operate very well. So a few keys to it. Puck retrieval is a big key. Right now, San Jose is getting to lose pucks, so it's not one chance. It's 2 chances, 3 chances, 4 chances. passes, and then when the shot is taken, it's clearing bodies out, and they're able to keep pucks alive right in front of Carey Price. Your tendency is to want to overdo at that point instead of compacting and then skating out into the areas you have to go out into. The great seam pass across that initiated the first goal could turn to Vander Kane off the skate. And then the second one, you know that Brent Burns up top is going to be taking the shot. You've got to turn and clear. You've got to get bodies out of the way, and you can see both Hurdle and Thomas Kane, or Vander Kane rather, wide open in front of the net. So a good job by San Jose of keeping pucks alive. It has to go right back to basics for Montreal. Be disciplined, stay out of the box, number one. Number two, stay compact and keep it simple on the kill. It's not easy when it's going like this.
Max Domi gets an assist, a nice push late in that frame. He's on a 7-game point streak right now as they'll try snap an 8-game losing skid versus San Jose. They're going to have to push back in the third period. Glenn.
Thanks, guys. Let's go to New York next for the Sabres and the Rangers. First period, Rasmus Dahlin mishandles the puck. Artemi Panarin says, thank you very much. And look at that moving tight on Carter Hutton. It's 5-2 Rangers right now. Looking to kill Buffalo's buzz a little bit. First period between the Coyotes and Islanders. Ryan Pulock with a great slap pass to Derek Brassard, who gets his first of the year there. Islanders on top 3-1. Hurricanes Blue Jackets. First period, Ryan Murray stick breaks. The former Blue Jacket Ryan DeZingle's there to clean up this mess. It's 2-1, but now it's 3-1 Canes. Murray not to redeem himself, but making it a 1-goal game. What a shot right there. And then Sonny Milano with a great move. He scored that beautiful goal a couple weeks ago. That's pretty as well on the backhand, goes upstairs. It's tied the Jackets from over that to make it a 3-3 game there. All right, it's 4-2 at the Bell Center right now. Jonathan Drouin looking for a big final 20 minutes. Let's see if he's got it in him. Brian, take it away.
Well, Glenn, his limelight tonight, Max Domi, on a 7-game point streak, now 10 points on the season, leading the Montreal Canadiens. That was a nice push to set up DuH Armia as the Montreal Canadiens down by 2 to start this third period. There is Victor Mente for Thomas Tatar, up ahead for Brendan Gallagher. As Couture for Vlasic Gallagher, the turnover, backhand try in tight. And Aaron Dell will squeeze that in the glove as Gallagher speeding in behind the net and couldn't beat the San Jose netminder.
Brian, if I coached Brendan Gallagher, he would start every period and every game because he's ready to start every period and every game. Active on the forecheck, he finds loose pucks. You think of that goal 6 seconds into the period against St. Louis that ignited that win, and that was absolutely sheer effort off the face-off and to beat somebody to the puck. He almost had one there that would have lit this building up.
And that was tied for the second fastest goal in franchise history to start a period. And anytime you talk history with the Montreal Canadiens, you know it means something because there's so much of it, and that was a real spark in that hockey game.
But he just prepares himself in a way that says, I don't need anybody to tell me the period started. I know the period started. And you're still stunned that that's not the norm, but it's not the norm.
Puck on the stick of Brendan Gallagher, up for Tano. Taken away by Carlson, and back down the ice. Weber. Gallagher was offside. As the San Jose Sharks, we talked about it off the top of the broadcast. Time one of their worst starts to start a season in 14 years, but a lot of proud guys, veteran players on this team, and you have to think that Martin Jones will get his numbers a little more on par. He had a 294 goals against, 896 save percentage last season. He'll get the call versus the Maple Leafs in Toronto tomorrow as the Sharks continue their road swing for Canada.
Well, a big loss in Joe Pavelski. Went over to the Dallas Stars. That's a guy that's been in the locker room a long time, their captain. But obviously bringing Patrick Marleau back in the locker room.
Yes, you do.
You're not matching player.
It's worse at night. Always worse.
Brett Burns off the ice as Hemo Meyer circles around in the pass to Marleau, and it was poked away by Drouin. Smart play from number 92.
Really nice back check by Drouin.
For Brent Burns, slap shot just wide, looking for the redirect from Marleau. Couture towards the net. Big stop, rebound, that's
no goal.
And no debating that.
You see that? He threw it in the net.
Down right into the net.
Almost apologetic to Carey Price for doing so. Shrugged his shoulders. But we have a great vantage point right above the ice here. And the way Brent Burns gets that puck, instead of shooting it at the net, he shoots it at the traffic side. So as the traffic is coming back into play, it's coming right into chaos there. So it's such a smart shot rather than An unblocked or an unscreened shot to Carey Price. It would handle easily. He fires it right amidst 4 or 5 bodies, and then it's trouble.
Sorensen had lost his stick, and that's ice, and that will come down as... It's funny, Glenn and Pierre had a great conversation again about Marleau and Thornton. Patrick Marleau, this is one stat that stood out to me. He's the 8th player, Dave, in NHL history to score a goal as a teenager, as a 19-year-old, and then score another goal of the same franchise in your 40s, which is what he has done. So that's pretty impressive. A 19-year-old goal of the Sharks, he comes back and he scores as a 40-year-old. It's another feather in the cap of Patrick Marleau.
4 different decades.
That wrist shot hit the group of bodies in front, never found Price. The stretch pass to Paul Byron, he would have been away, but that was broken up.
Well, they'd love to get Paul Byron going right now.
Another bouncing pass up for Lehkonen, who gets there and swings it into the corner. Good roll, quickly for Carlson. Erik Karlsson into neutral ice. Ben Sherratt back for Fleury. Abs changing. Fleury assesses the situation. He'll bring it in himself. Back in behind the net. Nick Cousins streaking in. He's on the puck. Cousins has had a great game for the Habs. Leaves for Mete. Victor Mete around the net. In front. Nobody there. And Mete gets it back with Weber jumping onto the ice. Nate Thompson. Hit by Dylan Gambrell. High along the boards and again down the ice. And Weber in pursuit.
Building trying to get the team going. Off to a good start. 2.5 minutes in this period. They've created a couple of good scoring opportunities.
Mete, Suzuki backhand. Stopped there by Dill. Back up for Mete. Weber, wrist shot deflected wide. Cousins towards the net. That hit Brent Burns. Noah Gregor chips at it. Nate Thompson keeps it in momentarily. Cousins' turn now far forward. Swatted down. Good play there. As Suzuki was stick handling, couldn't get it towards Dell. That was Weber, the nice hand-eye to blue line.
The fourth line has given Claude Julien some good shifts tonight. Nick Thompson, obviously, Cousins with the goal and a couple of real good chances. Nick Suzuki playing in that role right now.
Gallagher, flat second. Gallagher comes over the puck. Brendan Gallagher turning to the forehand. Loose over the entire stick of this line. Kulak reaches for it, and it comes out of the zone. Petrie. Towards it out. Jeff Petrie, some speed up the right side. Back checking Karlsson. Got the puck and he flips it with the backhand up to Kevin Labanc. Labanc hesitates, waiting for help as the Sharks putting out fresh legs on the ice. Thomas Tatar, watched by Evander Kane, across for Petrie. Tatar has old blue line. Loses the puck battle towards the net, and that
Oh, the
was
puck Price. You saved one. Yay!
When you're down by 2 in the third period, I think you have to score both. Literally at the same time. Chip away, get one in the first 10 minutes, and then see what happens here. This game is by nowhere
What are you doing to
out
him?
of control for Montreal at all. They're down 2 goals. They've created some good scoring opportunities.
Puck bouncing around, wrist shot, quick one, inside Couture, rebound, right down to Marleau, who's got 5 points in 5 games with the Sharks. He was crashing and looking for something.
Those are the rebounds and second opportunities he can allow. Carey Price lost this puck. But these guys have to be cleared out. There's 1, there's 2 getting to the net. Just beating them to the net. Marleau, the third one in. San Jose's been effective at creating a lot of traffic around Carey Price in a minimal shot night.
And Marleau, tough angle, Price stops that as him and Couture trying to create some problems for Carey Price as Logan Couture, the new captain, coming off career highs in points last season, also at 27 goals.
And not a high shot volume team. San Jose ranking in the lower tier, 25th in the league in shots created.
They stop there as Vlasic shot.
See how thick my glasses are?
Back up for Erik Karlsson. Great shot, and that deflected just wide to the left of Carey Price, hitting a body. Domi, Drouin tried the one-touch pass for Armia, and it's back to Marc-Edouard Vlasic. Karlsson starts to play up ice. Timo Meier at the blue line. He lost it with Jonathan Drouin chasing after it. Kotkaniemi picks it up. Over the blue line. Marlowe looks to hit him towards the net. And again, Erik Karlsson calmly flips it down the ice.
You're seeing some small signs of more strength for Kotkaniemi. Just his ability to hold on to the puck as long as he wants it. Just doing better in battles against big men.
Going after Brent Burns on this particular shift as it's again sent down the ice. Weber there, icing the call. So another key face-off in San Jose territory. A lot of talk about Patrick Marleau, 40 years of age, first-round pick back in 1997. He made the lineup with San Jose as an 18-year-old back in the day. At the time, was the second youngest player to score an NHL goal since World War II. I mean, I'm not trying to pick on the old guys here, but just what a decorated career for Patrick Marleau and the things he's accomplished. Sure again.
Some guys just look more natural in one-color jersey, don't they?
No kidding. Blue and white just Hunter Lehkonen towards the net. Byron was parked in front, couldn't get his stick down in time. Lehkonen. Second try. Can he collect the puck? He cannot, and it's shot into the San Jose bench for another whistle.
Karlsson and Burns paired together early in this third period. The dynamic pairing of those two guys, both right shots.
Over 26 minutes a game. We mentioned it, their top two in NHL ice time. And Burns at over 19 minutes in the first two periods.
Talk about eating up the clock.
Delzano reaching for the puck. It pops loose right to center ice. Petrie gives it away to Kane. Evander Kane over the stick of Hurdle. Brady Gallagher getting back defensively. DuH knocks it down with his stick. 36 minutes gone in this third period. Habs down a pair. Kulak falls right in front, and luckily it's up to Thomas Tatar. DuH, Tatar back on his feet, and it's back out to Kulak.
That's when you immediately go over and call for the trainer and change your skate blade, even if it's not dull. There's got to be a reason.
San Jose shoots it in. Melker Karlsson, who has the goal in this game, in the vicinity. Nick Cousins pokes at it. Erik Karlsson, the backhand to Melker Karlsson. And Cale Fleury's on it. Nick Cousins skates it out of his own zone. Cousins hit by Noah Gregor from behind. He gets dropped. And Karlsson smoothly stick handling out of his own territory.
Talk about stick handling in the shoebox there for Erik Karlsson. He's got three guys all around him with stability, not only to stick handle, but to stay strong on the stick. While he's through the transactions, ends up icing the puck, but just how strong he is on his stick. An elite hockey player who a lot of people feel is really coming back into his own from a health standpoint. Obviously, only played 53 games last year with his injury issues, but he's healthy. 26-22 you mentioned, and coming into the game with 8 points at the top of the scoring list.
Another icing call.
So this is the same multiple icing philosophy, and I'm not sure it's not thought about by teams when you say, if you're going to ice the puck and you're exhausted, ice it 3 times in a row. And then each
Would you like a penalty call? Would you like that?
And it's very interesting to see if you could, they penalize them a little bit by going to the weak side on their face-off. You can choose the face-off, so you've given an advantage, but in this case,
I mean, do it twice, that's fine. 3 in a row, though, and maybe you get 2 minutes of the box.
yeah, it's an interesting way to get a quick rest, though, isn't it?
You'd be resting in the penalty box. One player would be DuH reaching for the puck at the blue line. Look at us here just being edgy here and thinking aloud, eh, Cooley?
San Jose is sitting back now. This could be costly. They've really sat back in this period. They've iced the puck a number of times.
Victor Mete at the blue line. Armia, who fell kind of awkwardly. He's back up, as is Domi. Kicks it to his stick. Domi trying to dish it through. Mete fakes. Domi looking. Backdoor pass. And there's Erik Karlsson. Kicked it to his stick. And again, the veteran defenseman sends that down the ice.
So he left Joel Armia there. He left Joel Armia there. And then almost decoyed and dared Max Domi to try that pass. The minute he did, he stepped in front of it.
And then Drouin for center ice. Ottawa changing, and he will as Logan detours in. Rister, blocker stop Price. Brent Burns fires big save carry as he got the pad across. Burns again hesitates. Patrick Marleau blind spinning shot missed. Brendan Dillon kept it in momentarily. Now it's Paul Byron's turn. He'll chip it into the corner and he'll pursue the puck. Finishes his check on Brendan Dillon. Kulak choking down on that stick to knock it down, and Dino back for Petrie. Straight up for Kulak. Around the board, shovel to Burns. Stolen, nice job to Tar. Sorensen though gets it back and he'll wrap it off the boards. Price out of his net. As Goodrow's lurking in. Here's Tatar. Petrie missing and Joe Thornton on the move. As Ferraro plays that back. Carlson has a look and he shoots it down the ice. And DeMille and Carlson in a heated conversation right at center ice, and that finally breaks up.
Not sure Carlson's left the ice this period.
And he's still on the puck, and he's back on it over the blue line. Carlson, long cross-ice pass, Evander Kane in front, deflected, and Price was there.
A little bit of a whack-a-thon there between Erik Karlsson and Philippe Danault, went at each other pretty well. They've seen each other over the years.
Turnover, Nick Cousins in, wrist shot off the stick and high. And out of play is Mario Ferraro. Got in the way of that. Carey Price trying to keep the Montreal Canadiens alive in this game as the Habs trail by 2.
No, take that one. I left it there for you. Oh, I really hate them. It just tastes so different.
Well, maybe if you're picking it, you pick the other ones apart like that?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I did. I was dipping them in the sauce. I know, that's what I'm doing. Yeah. Fucking babe. Picking all over.
It's quite hard to figure out when things happen like this, Brian, and the players are different. We talked about the coaches changing, but look at this run by the San Jose Sharks against the Montreal Canadiens in every facet of the game. Over the last 8-game win streak, they have been better. Special teams, shot differential, every part of it. There's a better team on the scoreboard tonight.
And early next year, they'll make the trip to San Jose. The Habs really haven't won in that building since 1999. So looking to remedy that and looking to come back in this hockey game as we approach the midway point of this third period. Shots 31-23 in favor of Montreal. They trail where it counts the most. Dug out by UL Armia. Here's Jonathan Drouin. That wrister high. Off the glass, stays in the zone. Good shot. Wrist the rebound. Domi. The backhand lost and no whistle yet. And then it's blown down as again Armia and Domi, two dangerous players for the Habs in this game.
What a tremendous release by Yoel Armia coming into this shot. He's on his offside. He just pulls it and releases it and catches Aaron Dale up high. Watch the little release. So quick by Yoel Armia, and then Max Domi gets a pretty good whack at the rebound as well. That puck's still not frozen. Bouncing around there. Half a period to play. Montreal scratching away to try and close it to within one.
Full credit too to Aaron Dell, an undrafted goalie who played 3 seasons NCAA with North Dakota. Had a 49-win season there, and he's standing tall in this game. Off the draw, Western deflecting highest. Swings in, goes to the right of him in the corner. Tatar wrapped up by Burns. Bounces it down. Trying to get it towards the net. Intercepted. As Logan Couture starts to play up ice. Fire. Spins, shoots.
When you're picking at it, it's gonna look for that shit. Yeah. If you didn't do that though, it's like an oyster, right? If you're picking at an oyster and opening it and looking at it, you're not gonna fucking eat it, are you?
And San Jose pretty excited to dump it in and continue to kill off time on this clock here.
Good job.
Are you kidding me? Inside of an oyster is like green, mucus looking shit.
Doesn't taste good no matter if I just eat it like the way you eat it.
Up for Sherrod. Suzuki in his skates, and he can't keep it in. It's back to his defenseman Sherrod. Kulak and Sherrod. And they're starting to place as Sherrod skates it out of the zone and elects to shoot it in.
It's not going. You know, you can tell where it is and you can leave it there.
But I think he did.
Nate Thompson engaging. He gets taken down. Puck pops loose. Mike Suzuki. He's in a good battle with Gabriel.
Might as well eat that last one.
There's Tucker Carlson, the one touch.
He said no, he's taking the small one. He said I'll take the small one.
He'll pound it in. Off the boards and he'll go
You have to eat it. I can't just leave one fucking meat.
Burns. Domi steals that. Just missed Drouin. Dietrich on the puck. He fires it in. Weird bounce to Dell, but he handles it. Good roll.
We're having wings. Come on, man.
Got a piece of it down the ice. And whoever picks it up for Montreal as we get close to the 8-minute mark. Jonathan Drouin up the right side. Skates to center ice, his pass. Hit a few Sharks. And then it's tipped into the blue line and right back out to Benson.
Sharks are just loading up that blue line right now, Brian.
And you just saw the forehand. Pretty crafty, quick backhand, and that slowed up by Aaron Dell. So a little show 1-on-1, Armia and Dell. And Dell winning this latest round.
I ate it. I think I ate it. I did. That's not weird.
It doesn't look cooked.
What, that one?
Yeah.
I baked it for an hour and deep fried them. They just, you're looking at it, that's why.
Everybody's looking at it now.
Because that's why we don't like that one, because we look at them and they're like, oh, look at all these veins, the gooey thing.
I ate the gooey thing.
That's the best part.
No.
No, that's the worst.
That's the gross.
Put hair on your nuts. What?
I can't even pick up this shit. Says it so like, hey!
What? Put hair on your knuckles? I said knuckles. What do you think I said? Put hair on your knuckles. I said knuckles. Put hair on your knuckles. Nuts. Hair on your nuts.
He's nuts.
These nuts? Harry! Good boy. Got him.
Is the game still on?
Yeah, the light's on though.
In-time decision coming in. He's had a very, very good night. He's got a goal, but talk about filling up.
Dark stuff.
Yeah, you can't even see the gooiness then.
16 blocks of his shot, 6 hits, 2 takeaways, a full box score line. He is
so gross.
You going, Jordan? You're gone?
defensive player tonight.
You going upstairs?
Takes off to the right of Aaron Dell, controlled back to Brent Burns. And Burns will flip it down the ice. Evander Kane swings at it, gets it into the corner. Out comes Price. He'll chip at it, LeBanc. Nudged by Drouin. All the way around the boards, Burns keeps it in, actually shot it off Domi, goes into the corner.
You have no legs?
No, tiki boy.
Weber getting frustrated, just pushed LeBay out of the way. Puck is still pinned. And the Habs frustrated why there's not a whistle, and now there is one.
That'll be outside. He's not happy with Evander Kane. Shawnee Bear talking to Kane the whole time, telling him he had to move the puck. Kane had it wedged in his skates and wasn't moving, and that faceoff will come out to center ice. Or at least outside the blue line.
Why'd they give him a fucking penalty? Delay a game.
First round pick of the Atlanta Thrashers back in 2009.
They should have.
Fourth overall.
Just make one up.
Penalty minutes last season. One of those guys that can get under your skin. Not shy about being physical. Big physical out there again. It's Fleury on Meyer. Meyer gives him a shot back as, again, Fleury slowly making a name for himself in the NHL. Good physical player.
Yeah.
Brady Gallagher taken down by Dillon. Meyer. Tatar swinging at it. As that's shot in by Logan Couture. Price will lead for Tatar. Meyer trying to line him up. Tatar stick handling out of a situation. He's on the move. Tatar. Right side to Gallagher. Gallagher trying to go around Marlowe. Tatar shows it in front. Pops loose. Thompson had it up top. Just held in. Toronto shoots. And Thompson reaching for it. I think everyone thought that might have come out of the zone, but play continues. Brandon Gallagher. Chris Nate Thompson off the stick and down the ice. If Thompson could have settled that down, man, he had a great chance right in the high percentage area.
Very often the puck will be spinning to a good degree coming out, and it's not bouncing, so it looks like it's perfect, but it's spinning so severely that you can't control it on your forehand.
Jeff Petrie hit the stick of Dylan Gambrell.
What's up, man?
So he'll try again. Here's Kulak, right side. Off the boards, picked off by Evander Kane. Kane, Gambrell following up. Kane. In front of the net. As it was Melker Carlson looking for a second of the game. Classic. Kane settled it. And he fell. Couldn't get a stick in the right position. Looking for the hat-trick goal.
Now he had it on his stick, and he knows it as he skates to the bench, and he's shaking his head because he knows he had number 3 on his stick.
On his dick, yeah. The guy keeps saying everything's D's. Up the ice, Dicky.
Takes the body check from Cousins, and Cousins might have got the worst of that. In front pass, and out of midair.
Oh, it's fucking brutal. Fucking brutal, man.
The skate and Drouin to the box.
Bye, Duran. Into the box. Hey, that's all right. That's a good spot for your feet.
I know. That's why I have them here.
I always put my.
Do you?
Yeah, that's why I was like. That's where that's what I. Hey, that's a good spot for
You're
your
like,
feet.
I can move if you want.
Bye. No, I'm kidding.
I'll just be going on the couch, but that's why I'm sitting here.
Going to sleep.
No.
Why not? You're fucking going to sleep.
I'm not going
You have
to
to
sleep.
work tomorrow.
And?
Get the fuck to bed.
It's not even. It's 9:36 for fuck's sakes.
Bye. Kidding, Heather. Relax. Relax.
It's a little cold because I have the door.
Yeah, I know. I can feel that.
But it's good. She's not coughing. I find when if you've got like a cough, if you keep the window just open a tiny bit and let the fresh air come in, it's better. And it's cold too, so it's not like a hot room. What are you doing?
Well, you don't like that?
I don't care. It doesn't bother me.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it bothers me so fucking much. Like, oh fuck. Like, you better do something about
What's
that.
up, fatty?
You better go and do something about that right now.
Alright, go make some more wings.
Like, seriously. I don't care.
There's another pack in there.
Yeah, we're not eating another pack. My God.
You don't need to. I will.
Okay, and I'll go eat Nutella.
Captain for parts
Nutella
of 7
and chicken
seasons
wings.
with the Sharks, and at 35 was the youngest player to his 1400th NHL game. And obviously there was some emotion that was on the bench in his return. He actually had tears in his eyes when the crowd saluted him back in San Jose. And as you see his numbers, one of the all-time leaders in pretty much anything when it comes to Shark-related statistics. And tears in his eyes, and a pretty cool moment for Patrick Marleau, and the fans appreciate the veteran player.
Don't call me that. You're so mean.
Signing a deal with San Jose, and as Pierre talked about, he wants to play
I said, Heather, do you like that? She said, oh, it doesn't bother me. And then she said, actually, it does. Go do something about it. And I said, go make some more chicken wings.
Maybe most importantly for him, he's got an assist in the same goal that Joe
It doesn't bother. I was just joking.
Matching on the score sheet.
I know.
Eric Carlson into the zone. That pass with Carlson stick handling the blue line. Wow, keeps it inside across the bank. Petrie, his stick on it. And Paul Byron. Alert 8 to Weber. Now Thompson 1-1.
No, it's jelly.
Couldn't beat the two-time Norris Trophy winner.
Watched Eric Carlson grow defensively over the years, and he uses his feet so well to play defense. He was always the offensive
which one?
star, but
The Joe
over the years, he
on here?
Oh, shithead, maybe because it's a shithead.
Maybe.
You have pussy fucking restrictions on here?
You fucking made them.
Defensive side of things.
This is zigzag? I didn't make this account.
This isn't zigzag.
The trade, and obviously no stranger to battles with the Montreal Canadiens.
Yeah.
So top line down in the game and the penalty. As there's still 32 seconds remaining, any penalty be Jonathan Drouin, and down by 2, you can bet that Carey Price will likely at some point head to the bench. As Montreal will try pulling off the stops here on ice.
What's up? So what's up anytime?
Oh, I was gonna say we forgot to do that thing about sleepover, but he didn't come down. You brought us food up to him.
Picks it off, Meyer.
That's why.
We were gonna play a trick on my kid when he came down to the supper table. We're gonna tell him, because this kid always asks him, oh, can I sleep over? Can we have a sleepover? Can we have a, like, just ask. And my kid's like, no, I don't want you to sleep at my house. and Heather was gonna say, oh, I was just on the phone with his mom. He's allowed to sleep over. Just to see his reaction.
Number 31. And he'll make his way to the bench. Joel Armia gets it from behind. That's Domi. Price thought about it. He got halfway there. And elects to back up into the net as it's shot into the corner.
Is that the real Laura Croft?
Will make
One
his
that
way to the
streams?
Montreal Canadiens bench. So net empty. And the extra attacker to jump out for Montreal. Wrist shot. Oh, what a rip from Domi. And again,
I want to sleep over and I'll sleep on broken glass with a few.
Airedale very strong tonight. That's his 34th save
what?
tonight.
Beers, probably.
Good use of the screen there.
No,
by
but that's the
Domi
real
to rip it.
Laura Croft, right? That we see, watch on the stream.
On the bench right
Yeah.
now, Montreal,
It's not like a troll or a fake account or some fucking shit.
Get one in the next minute and see what happens.
I doubt it though.
Domi gesturing for Petrie to creep up into the
I think that's him.
Look at the picture.
Pretty good
Yeah.
set too.
That mask thing and stuff.
Yeah, that's, I could take that picture and make a fucking any account with it. I could go click on that right now and just fucking take that picture and save it and go make it any account I want and fucking put it on there. Just like the picture of you and me, I could do that. Like the one you have, I could do it. I could use that picture too.
Negatives and twisting
Right?
into positives. Thomas Sherrill very strong in the face-off.
For one of the top guys in the NHL, loses that one. Weber, Petrie, Weber loads up shot, rebounds it out. Could he get there? He could not. And then a Fox loses it out of the zone. As Evander Kane out of the ice looking for the hat-trick goal. That shot along the side of the net stayed out. With Weber playing Carey Price.
Yeah,
As the
sure.
big defenseman, Mountain Man, the goaltender.
She loves it.
With that net empty.
That's the main
Jeff
thing.
Petrie. With Kane on the
Fucking idiots.
Trying to free the puck. Petrie from one knee back to Weber.
Well, I'm safe to say this fucking game is done.
There's 2 minutes left.
There's a minute 20. The way that Montreal's been fucking playing tonight,
They're gonna score right here.
no.
Stopped by Mete. Mete again. 2 saves for Victor Mete.
Icing.
For an icing, as Gallagher continued to battle for that puck in front, and Yoel Armia, he's been pretty magical tonight. He's had some good chances.
Very, very strong in his stick. Makes a good little play behind the net, but
No.
watch the ref. I don't know. The short side. Dell doesn't fight, stays with it.
I was just wondering if it's the real one, that's all. Yeah, I've never seen a different one. Just asking if it's the actual real person.
You're down by 2. Gotta figure out a way to get one in the next handful of seconds and then see
Ow,
what
what?
happens.
I said, ow.
Oh,
I banged my knee over her. Well, the referees gave you fucking assholes this game, and you know it.
Got the start of that game, being 25 stops in the loss. And you didn't hear the story by now. It was Couture calling out, well, not by name, but you admire the bank for an extended shift in that OT.
That's the guy at the Leafs suck on the back?
No, I think it was on the, oh yeah, that's Montreal bench. Yeah, I think so. Or the other guy, one of the two.
Oh, that's a hood.
The other
hoodie sweater.
The other one says captain. Who is captain 67? Who's that? Is that Gallagher?
No. Hatch ready? Oh.
67.
Max, Hatch ready.
And he was the captain? So then it was that guy. That was funny though. Leafs suck.
He tried to get it in front. Armia back into the corner with 30 seconds remaining. Cross ice pass. No. Red shot.
Oh, I hit him in the penalty. No! The fuck are you blowing the whistle for? Nobody touched the puck. Because the shot was coming and you fucking know it. Fuck that. I hate that, man.
I think Phil Teno was arguing that should not have been a whistle there.
Yeah. It shouldn't have been. What the fuck? See, I knew he got hit in the face. Didn't I say it?
It has to be possession of the puck in order for that whistle
See?
to occur.
It hit him right in the face.
Teno arguing that shouldn't have been a whistle. This puck actually looks like it comes up. The puck hits Max Domi right in the face on the deflection. His own deflection.
Oh, wow.
Aaron Dell has been good in tight. You can see that puck coming up and catching Domi right in the mouth.
Right in the kisser.
Go Leafs, go where?
20 seconds remaining.
Back to the drawing board?
Homie.
Homie?
Reaching for it. Pucks loose, Weber, wrist shot, knocked down in front. Just 3 seconds remaining. It comes out of the zone. And the San Jose Sharks, now a 9-game winning streak versus the Montreal Canadiens. They hang on.
They brought their own fucking refs. The ones that fucking call in favor for them, and that's why they won.
Go Leafs, go. Back to the drawing board. Like, aren't they like, they gotta get rid of like 4 guys off their roster this year because they can't afford it? Because of what, Nylander?
Looked like they were coming back. Joe Thornton able to steal a puck inside the blue line late in the second period and give them that wide margin of 4-1. Montreal unable to bounce back even a late.
Oh, referees fucking made sure of that though, right? Fucking assholes. Fuck you. Let's watch the girl run on the beach. So quiet. You want to hear the waves?
Those good waves. Like them. That's what I heard.
Oh, fuck. Fuck off, Hood. Are you going to bed now?
No, why?
Looks like it.
Because I'm stoned?
You got stoned and you missed it. You got stoned. Is there another hockey game on?
I don't know.
I just closed all that. I should have left it open.
I want Nutella.
So go eat Nutella, fatty.
Why do you have to call me fatty?
Why not?
Why am I fatty?
How do they know I'm fat? Fuck off. Look at how white you look. Holy fuck, you're Scottish.
Look over here.
Yeah, come over here.
Look how white you look.
It's my sweater. If I took my sweater off, I'd look black. Like, my shirt would look black.
10 more minutes.
For what?
The light.
No, that's good. I can turn it off. I want to see it anyway. Check it out.
Ugh. What you guys cook tonight? Beef stew. Holy fuck, look at this fucking thing. It doesn't smell like anything right now.
No, not yet. Dummy, it's a seedling.
What's in the bottom there?
In the bottom where?
There's little guys in there.
There's little guys in there. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what those are. Here, do you think it drinks some beer?
Give her.
You think it's thirsty? Yeah, give her. Kill it.
No, you just grow, instead of like Tamako, you would grow
McLay's Kush. McLay's Kush, yeah, it'd be. Yeah, McLay's. Blue McLay's.
White rice? No.
Beef stew. Beef stew.
Beef. Where's the beef?
You really want to know?
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh, get some Nutella in you. That'll warm you up.
Yeah. I love Nutella. It's so yummy. It's so fucking yummy. It's cold because the door's open, but it stopped her from coughing.
Do you want to tell me again?
It stopped her from coughing.
Shut the front door.
It's already shut.
Is it? I don't know, Heather. Don't fucking touch my foot.
I'm so mean.
Capitals and Oilers. 9 o'clock start. Is it 9?
It's like 10 o'clock.
Holy fuck. Why didn't you tell me it was 10 so I could turn this light off?
I already told you. I said it's like 10 minutes until fucking 9 o'clock, or 10 o'clock.
I need to get a bigger container. Hey?
What are those?
Beef stew. Those are the leaves. Those are the first leaves from when it splits. They're the very first leaves that come up.
What happens to them afterwards?
I pull them off most of the time. Or they fall out. How? You're like that Asian guy on that video that's so excited when it comes to Nutella. You just can't hold it and just be nice so it doesn't break. You're like,
Oh, the crackers break. I'm scared to eat all. Midnight, you scared. It's the crackers fucking break.
Oh, you're a salty cracker.
Are you putting the game on?
Yeah, I think.
He's biting her ass. Ew, man.
Now go let him lick your face when you fall asleep.
What are you watching over here?
Oh shit! All right. The fuck is this?
What is that?
What, this?
Yeah.
Stop using Viagra. Try this tonight. It's 2 fingers and a pill in between it. What does it look like to you,
Oh my
Heather?
god, it looks like something different.
Like what? What does it look like? Tell me.
A bum or something.
A bum? What? Shitting? A pill?
I don't know.
It's some kind of pill or something. Like, do you
It looks
try this?
weird. Honestly, it looks like something sexual.
Because of all the rest of the stuff that was there. That's the
Mhm.
only reason. But it was, though. It was,
Viagra.
No, it wasn't Viagra. It was different. Stop using Viagra. Try this tonight. Look, did you get my Viagra pills?
No.
You forgot them again.
Forgot him. Pharmacy.
Imagine that shit.
No. I don't want to imagine that shit.
Why?
Because that's the day that it would really suck.
What would? Oh, you.
The day.
The D would really suck. That's the D that would really suck. The D.
To rely on a pill. How long does it take to kick in and how long does it last?
Who cares? You wouldn't care. If I couldn't get hard and I needed that, you wouldn't care. Once you seen it hard, you wouldn't care. Right?
Mm-hmm.
How come this has no sound and yeah, I
And that
think,
pill looking thing.
and a half naked cartoon character?
With boobies.
What is wrong with you?
Nothing.
It's a cartoon character. She didn't have boobies.
Yeah, she did.
No, she didn't.
Go back to it.
She didn't have boobies.
What does she have?
Tits.
Not the same thing?
No, well, commercial break in progress. You know, it was all up there, right? You could see it all up there. Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah?
Yeah, but I wasn't looking up there. I was over here. Over her. When we're done watching hockey, we should watch a movie or a TV show or something.
What the fuck? Look at the Chinese noodle.
Where?
She looks between my legs. I
was saying beef stew with white rice and potato. Oh.
No, we didn't have white rice though. We had
No, one wish.
She didn't even make fucking dumplings because Heather made it this time.
Oh, I forgot
Well,
about them.
I guided her through a little bit of it. Pretty much did it for her. She peeled the potatoes and cut them up. She did all that stuff, cutting and preparing.
Yeah. You just,
I did all the rest, cooking it part. I did.
Okay.
You prepared it all though.
Yeah.
That's the hard part.
And I served it out.
And you served it out.
And I put it away.
And you put it away. Holy fuck.
And I did the dishes.
You're a good bitch. You did the dishes? And go to work.
Tomorrow. Fucking tell it everywhere.
Let me see. The knife. Smack you in the face. What are you doing?
This is like fucking chocolate crack, man.
Chocolate crack. How do you know what crack is like, Heather?
It's fucking Nutella. Whoever invented this? Oh, fuck. Honestly.
First period.
But they invent the bottle itself is not a very good invention.
Riddick, though.
I hate the bottle design.
Clears it off the line.
What?
I hate the bottle design.
The jar?
Second goal in as many games and second of the season. So that's
It's just really hard to get some of the Nutella out like over here and up there.
Play.
Like the design
Wild
is
in
stupid.
Nashville taking on the Predators and 37 seconds
What,
into the
you
second.
just making it to me? What about you?
Did you see how many I fucking ate already?
That's the first shot of the frame. And it puts Nashville up 1-0. Then under 30 seconds left in the second. Preds odd man rush. Victor Arvidsson 2.
Why is it echoing?
Yarn Croc 2-0 Nashville after 2 periods of play. And that's where we stand now in the third period. Let's go back to Tuesday, though. It was the Sharks and the Sabres in overtime. You see there highlighted Timo Meier and Kevin Labanc. Why? Well, bad change. A bad change that was costly because there's Jack Eichel and there is the game winner. And here is a very upset captain, Logan Couture.
You said, Subban's not at Nashville?
An excusable change. Two guys that stayed out too long, looking for offense. Yeah. So play or it's a selfish play, and that doesn't need to be part of this team. So we'll figure that out.
Oh my God, why is it echoing?
Ooh, tell us how you really feel. Okay, let's see if they figured it out tonight in Montreal. Tied at 1 in the second. San Jose power play. Evander Kane with his second of the game makes it 2-1.
Thanks, we didn't need to replay the fucking game we just watched.
What?
I said we don't need to replay the game we
What
just
do you mean?
watched. Because they were highlighting the Montreal game. No more?
Fuck that. Yeah.
Big thing right now, Nick Dowd, 5-1 in the face-off circle. Lars Eller, 4-0. Lars has just been incredible in the face-off circle so far this early season.
The Caps blocked 31 shots to start this road trip in Chicago. They've already blocked 6 so far in the first period. Here's Nick Dowd blocking.
Hey Nick, can you pinpoint why you guys have been so successful so far on the road this season?
Heather.
Well, I think our special teams has been big. And we've had leadership in all different aspects. But I think the biggest thing is we've probably been predictable on the road. Coming in, the team's ability is tough, and it's hard to hear sometimes. Obviously, how the team gets the last change, and so we need to be predictable to the rest of our teammates. Wear each other around the ice. So
now, after 20 minutes, what adjustments are needed for your club moving forward?
Well, I think just back to what I said. I think we have some throughout our lineup right now. A lot of us are
guys are like breathing
in places
through the
we're not
fucking
supposed to be,
mic.
and we're turning a lot of pucks over, not getting pucks deep. I just need to simplify and get in on the forecheck and try and create some offense.
Now, working on your faceoffs, is that something you've really honed in on because you were 5 or 6 in that first period?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's a key part of my game. I think it's huge. It allows us to have the puck, and obviously once that happens, we can create and play some offense. And obviously, a tendency for our lines, we take a lot of D's on draws, so.
Let me know when you're done.
It's an offense for the other team. So.
Nick, thanks for your time, buddy.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, appreciate it.
No team has held leads longer this season than the Caps, but they trail after 1. We're back with more Intermission Live right after this.
Oh, yeah.
See? It is crack. Look at you. You're like a fucking crackhead right now, right? Cracked out. Yeah, fucking each other. What the fuck?
Stop it.
There's people outside, Heather. They can hear you.
They can hear you. It's because the fucking cracker broke, and then I tried to. It landed here, and I tried to get it, and I couldn't. I was like, And then you started saying I was on crack. Fucking Jesus. So I couldn't eat that little piece of fucking cracker. Because I think some of it, no, maybe it didn't fall on the floor. I eventually got it.
Eventually. I need to get some potting soil.
I think the dollar store sells it.
I don't care where it comes from.
I say that because I don't think like Walmart or any of those stores would have soil anymore because
Yeah,
it's
they
like,
do. Are you kidding me?
It's like winter time.
Oh, in winter time I can't buy soil.
Nope.
You're a fucking retard.
Oh, it was on the fucking look.
Oh, it was on the fucking look. You're like, You just put your fingers all over that now.
I don't have fucking cooties. Any
Yes,
cooties I
you
have,
do.
you have too.
I don't fucking think so.
Oh my god.
Why would I have the same booties as my sister?
We're not sister and brother. That's pretty gross if we are.
Well, on your driver's license, you have the same last name as me.
Coverage of Capitals hockey is
Really?
being brought to you
That
by
means you're my sister.
your local Honda dealer. When you want to get more, then it has to be
That's
Honda.
what you want to call me.
Don't settle for less. Visit your local Honda dealer today. CIS Secure Computing,
I don't know why
your
you're telling
technology
everybody your
partner in the
secrets.
design and manufacture of business
Wow.
secure communications and computing solutions. Fitzgerald Auto Malls. Visit fitzmall.com. AAA.
Incest?
Hit the road with confidence. AAA. Go
Inbred?
ahead.
No. Like
And by
rolls.
Nissan.
Huh?
It's
Like
Truck
playing
Monday
rolls.
Nissan.
Oh, roll.
Hurry in and
Oh,
save
you're
big on
fucked,
their award-winning trucks. Shop ChooseNissan.com.
I'm fucked. You're the one that's saying that I'm your sister.
Caps need
Yeah,
one more.
I'm saying it jokingly, and you're making it even worse by saying we're fucking. It's that's a role playing game. Fuck.
Well, then don't say that I'm your sister then.
Okay, sis.
Gotcha.
You lick that knife like it's a.
Like it's my brother's.
Is it midnight?
No.
Nope. Holy fuck.
Oh my god.
Oh fuck.
I'm You like that?
Oh boy.
It's called.
What?
It's called.
It's cold?
No, I said it's called.
It's cold.
I gotta come up with a name.
What? Bro playing.
No.
Bro playing.
Holy
Bro
fuck.
playing.
Everybody's gonna think, what the fuck? Heather, are you wearing blue denim
shorts? They want to see your denim shorts.
Not wearing them. Fuck off with that. I'm licking the knife.
She's telling the bus driver to stop. She wants to lick the outside to clean them.
Oh shit.
Holy fuck. You're gonna pull on your mole.
No.
With scissors.
I fucking hate that thing.
Just take it off.
Just take it off. Okay. It's a clip-on.
A stick-on, like, didn't people used to put one here thinking they were
Just draw it on.
Oh, they draw it now.
No, they used to draw it on with like a
highlighter, or highlighter.
Yeah. I never did that because I was like, fuck you guys, I have the real thing right here. It just moved from my...
You tried it, you put it right here, and you're like, yeah, that's ugly, and you wiped it off.
It's like...
Right? I know, because you had a black fucking smear at my house one time. No, I'm kidding.
No, I've never...
Nissan.com. Surprisingly warm temperatures over Edmonton this Thursday night. Locker and I were walking to the building and we couldn't remember a visit to Edmonton, Alberta when it's been this kind. But I understand the frigid stuff is coming in this weekend.
Good, we're leaving.
Yes. The team will be in Vancouver by then. TJ Oshie and the Caps taking flight after tonight's game to get to Vancouver. They'll see the Canucks tomorrow at Rogers Arena. You can see that one on NBC Sports Washington Plus. Edmonton has
That
not
light's
lost
good
to
for
a Metro
vegetating.
Division team in the month of October. They're
It's an
4-0. They
LED,
have
right?
a 1-0
As they said,
lead tonight
LEDs are
over
pretty
the
good
Metro
to do that.
Division.
I want to buy one.
Capitals.
A
Darnell
fucking
Nurse from
one that goes from veg to flour.
giving the guys in the orange sweaters the 1-0
I think I've
advantage.
seen one on Facebook for like $40.
You know, this has been the
The
matchup.
LED, it's about this big.
Well, it was like a circle, but it had a fan on it and everything.
Their top line,
Maybe
their top
that's
trio
not what I
to
want.
watch for the rest of this
I want.
way.
Leon Draisaitl carries it ahead. Cassian comes cross ring. Oshie was able to get back there in time, but play was whistled at the attacking line.
Yo, where's Mario?
Oh God, was there someone's funerals? Listen to the music.
DJ Oshie going along in a very nice
And I
split.
think there's going to be a minor penalty called out here, maybe for a slash. And there's the call. And it's against the captain, Alex Ovechkin. And he's not arguing one bit. It happened on that back check there, where they were trying to break up that attack with Draisaitl and company, Connor McDavid and Cassian. And
Okay, what was I
Here's
doing?
a random stat for you. That is stick penalty number 101 on Alex Ovechkin in his
I
career.
see something on Facebook and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go look it up. And I go over to my Safari and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? And then I go back on Facebook and scroll up. Oh yeah, that's right.
His pass down and Hagelin roaring in. Hagelin gets to the outside. Nice recovery.
These announcers suck.
Wipes out into the boards.
And he got both his arms up. I think he's going to be luckier, but he's going to the bench. Smarty.
Draisaitl snaps the wrister high. At point position, Klefbom was crunched by Tom Wilson. And then Holtby shows the glove to Nugent Hopkins.
The Nuge was denied in a big way.
That's
A
what I
highlight
want.
real save there by Braden Holtby.
I wish I could get my phone.
Hopkins had some daylight to
Oh, I thought you were on my chair.
They try to go upstairs on the shovel backhand. Watch the right side of the screen. He's going to come in from the dot. He's going to get that pass from down low. Here's the backhand. And he shot in one quick swipe of the puck. Excellent read by Braden Holtby.
Meanwhile, Carl Hagelin made his way to the Washington room.
Light that it's
You can tell with Jason Service.
He hit the boards at full speed after he was dumped, Joe, and he lost his edge. And then, but it looked like at the end he got both arms up to protect himself. And we'll see if he can come back this game.
Oscar Klefbom fumbled it, forced there by Lars Eller. The Oiler man advantage for another 105. Draisaitl gaining ground on Kempney. Leon Draisaitl pass to the interior, nudge to Nugent Hopkins into the set wide. The Oilers get their formation set, but Klefbom has to retreat to center. Moving towards the second minute of a second period inside of Rogers Place. 1-0 Edmonton. The first period goal from Darnell Nurse. Good stick check at the attacking line there, keeping the Oilers at bay. Lars Eller wants the line change. Draisaitl revs it up with McDavid. Leon Draisaitl hanging out at point position. Offers to Klefbom, gets it right back. Seam pass deflected. It'll be about 4 rows into the spectator seats.
Hagelin just went down the runway to the locker room moments ago, and here's why. Big collision right there. Gets tangled up, and there he wipes out Joe. But look at how quickly he gets up, and he had his arms to protect himself, but then scurries to the bench, Joe. But at the end of this play, he's smarting big time. He's trying to get to the bench and get off, not putting any weight on his left foot or left leg as he goes down the runway.
That was his right foot and right leg. You fucking retard.
Another 24 seconds in the sin bin for Alex Ovechkin. Tail end of the shorthanding situation for Washington. Garnet Hathaway will take this draw opposite of Sam Gagner.
Having people over there to stare at their phones.
Back to point position for Nurse. Long slapper.
Down?
Yeah.
Hit traffic in front, namely Ratko Gudas. Granlund protecting the biscuit along the boards.
Ratko Gudas and Niedergaard, they
that light
caps
must
when it
have
comes to ice time when the caps are
What?
big short.
I said that light must have sold.
Gagner shovels one to the
Only
front.
$40
Pass
in
to
it.
Granlund is behind Chason. Just one more shot for Edmonton on the man advantage. They lead on the shot counter by a 12-8 margin. Ovechkin's out of the box. Gets the pass from Hathaway. Ovechkin steps and fires. Love save by Koskinen.
And that's the area that you've got to shoot for against Koskinen. His glove side has been his sort of bad spot in his net mining, Joe. So that's the scouting report. There he doesn't catch it. He blocks pucks. And there you see a perfect example on that Ovechkin shot.
Ovechkin's footwork in the first period plus of this game was very quick. Orlov on a slap pass looking for Vrana. That was deadened by Gagner at the tail end of his shift. as he looks to play clear. It is Nurse who will turn back into the
You like
Edmonton
that?
zone. On a lead through center. Waiting there, Riley Sheahan.
I like that.
Occupied
It's
by
the exact
Carlson.
same as
The
Ben's.
Oilers will dump it in.
Yeah, but it's different
Holtby barking the marching orders for Dmitry Orlov as the Caps funnel back through center. Vrana gets wide. Looks cross rink. Backstrom hearing the footsteps of Jujar Kara. Kara with a take back. And it'll be Clefbaum to exit the zone and dump it in. Oshie paddles it on around. 5-on-5 play now, approaching the 4-minute mark of the second. Kara to the loose biscuit. Orlov right there to keep tabs on him.
It's sort of been a sneaky start to this hockey game halfway. Getting down here in the second period, so it's like both of these teams don't want to open it up. And I think that would be why. I think Edmonton's worried about the power the Caps can have when offense comes. And I think the Caps are worried about the Oilers if they get their offense.
Kid Rock looks like Dr. Phil dressed up as Kid Rock from hell.
Washington began this Thursday night, Craig, as the #1 offensive team in the league, most goals scored. Working on the outside here, perimeter point position. Ball, slapper, a stick save for Holtby on a booming drive.
Didn't you hear me scratching at the door? Fucking no.
And that seems to be working for both
Like,
teams.
hello?
The Manning backhand right to the glove of Holtby as he'll hold on.
Good opportunity for Alex Ovechkin.
I might be a weed smoker, but if I see a stray dog, I pick it up and I take it home.
Receiving that pass from Hathaway. Here's
cow.
do the shot. And there's
It wasn't a
block
cow.
on the
What the
edge.
fuck is wrong with you?
At the other end, Emily
Oh,
killing.
that's a
Here's
goat.
the slap shot.
It's a
And then
cow.
right in that left side
It's a
there.
goat.
On the way to the net. And DuH is back on the ice, which is a good thing for this Caps.
Waiting
club.
for Modern Warfare to launch.
Ooh,
See Radko's hit total.
that's a good fucking
Since,
deal.
2013, way up there.
Richmond Hill.
29-year-old 10th-year pro, hails from the
Toronto-ish.
Czech Republic.
I think Alex not too happy when he was taken down just outside the Capitals bench and had a good chit chat with the referee prior to this face-off.
Slapped into the corner. Draisaitl let it come through for Cassian. Cassian looking to McDavid, arm in arm there with Kuznetsov. He'll roll it to Wilson, bumped a lot for Ovechkin. Ovechkin curl and drag. Wilson trailing the play, neither of them able to get the shot. As the Oilers revolve through center. McDavid at the line, ruled onside. This one pinballs to the front. Holtby will poke check
Jordan
it
like
away.
that.
Yeah, it's a lot of
Ovechkin
equipment.
has the puck through center. Alex Ovechkin on the drop to Kuznetsov. Swirling this pass back to the point. Kempny doesn't pull the trigger. Wilson's centering pass was blocked. And it winds up in the safety netting for a whistle.
Defense and more defense between both these hockey clubs here tonight. They've been having a hard time getting the puck laterally in both offensive zones. Tom Wilson, a couple of goals last couple of games, a ton of hits. We mentioned DuH's hits moments ago. And look at that, 975 hits already for Tom Wilson.
4 markers
As I
for
am,
top of the
kiss
season,
my
all of
ass,
them on the road. The
shit,
last
step
couple have
on
been
my
game winners, proving Washington to 7-2-2. Edmonton entering play tonight 7-2-1. Snapshot here, Koskinen with a rejection.
And Nugent Hopkins without a
Score! Turning wrister, Jacob Vrana.
What a shot off a very sharp angle. It was like playing 5-on-4 with Nugent Hopkins' stick snapped in half. But that catches the goaltender, Joe, napping.
If someone gives you $200 because you're ugly, would you take the money?
Right into the top corner off his body.
But absolutely, I'm ugly, but not stupid.
Here it is off the draw. There's a broken stick.
I'd fucking take it, fuck. Sure, you think I'm ugly, give me the fucking money.
Around after that shot, watch Vrana just turn and fire. And that's before the goalie's allowed to reset. And the Caps have tied him on a nice snipe.
We know the Capitals have been doing a lot of road work in the month of October. Vrana has 4 tallies, 3 of them away from Capital One Arena. The Caps trekking on. This is game 3 of a 5-game road swing tomorrow night in Vancouver. Vrana pulls it 1-1 now in Edmonton inside of Rogers Place. Neal waving at it. Caps have the puck surrounded. Backstrom rolling into the zone. Nicholas hits the brakes. Double team finds Oshie. Oshie with a sneaky delivery to the front, gets it right back and fires. That one goes wide.
Carlson from the angle had it blocked. Siegenthaler covering up in point position. Ovechkin dummies it on through. All the way to Backstrom. Carlson. And then Siegenthaler, Richter. Deflection score!
Holy shit.
Alex Ovechkin. Beautiful deflection. Good puck move by the Caps. That's one thing you have to be aware of when you're playing the Caps. They are a strict, real top strike team. They strike quickly, Joe, and they just snap it. And that's 47 seconds after Brana ties it up. That next shift, everyone says, before a goal, after a goal, when you get a goal, the next shift's critical, and they just carry the momentum. It starts with a fancy play by Oshie. The puck is kept alive. Notice as they collapse. That's one thing the Oilers do. They collapse below the tops of the circles, goes down low. Alex lets it go all the way around, and Nick Backstrom, the conductor, as it goes side to side. And nice handiwork there by the Capitals captain. That's a thing of beauty right out of midair. Alex Ovechkin career goal number 666. Devilishly good out of the air. Benning sends it on around, run to the ditch by Jacob Brana. 2 goals for Washington, as Locker tells you, in a 47-second span, giving the Caps the lead against Connor McDavid and the Oilers.
You like it?
McDavid turned it over. This one's
Until you
bounced
see it
wide
from the
of
other side,
Koskinen.
you'd be like, no.
Ego Koskinen in cage for Dave Tippett. A mark of 4-0.
I told ya.
The only goaltender in Edmonton history that has gone 4-0 like Koskinen is Andy Moe. No one has ever went.
Maybe it's the
5-0
color, maybe
coming out of
it's
the gate
black
here
or
in
something.
Edmonton. Andy Moe, Grant Fuhr back in the Oiler glory days. Alex Ovechkin on the board again with a tip-in tally. And it's a beauty. I mean, this is a 9-game point streak now for the grade 8. There it is out of midair. The defenseman thinks he has them, but then he doesn't. That's the youngster, Ethan Bear, who tried to take his body instead of his stick. Did not get away and extinguish the stick of Alex Ovechkin, who's able to get a piece of that puck. John Carlson, likewise, a 9-game point scoring streak as he picked up the secondary assist. Siegenthaler the primary. Siegenthaler pumps this one towards the goal. McDavid chasing after Wilson. He'll cycle to the corner. Manning will get there ahead of Kuznetsov. Breeze through center for the Oilers. McDavid, snapshot that's deflected into the end zone netting for the whistle. 7 minutes, 22 seconds gone by in the second period. The Capitals putting goals back to back in a blur. Taking the lead thanks to the grade 8.
I know, but look at the way they need a bottom piece. That looks silly.
If they had that fireplace thing in there, it would look sick.
It's just the way they have it. Oh my god, they didn't plan that out properly.
I fucking like that though.
How much do they want for it? Like $100 or something?
60.
Well, it's not too bad. But we couldn't take it because we have the projector.
I didn't say I want it.
Well, you said you liked it.
So, I like a lot of things. It doesn't mean I want it.
Oh.
Don't touch me.
Touch you if I wanted.
I said don't fucking touch me.
If this fucking stream wasn't on, I'd do lots.
Yeah. Like go over there and pass out on the couch.
No. Did I say that?
No, I did.
Why are you saying that?
Because I can.
No, why?
Capitals have wrestled the lead back from the Edmonton Oilers with a 2 spot here in the second. And John Carlson and Alex Ovechkin continue to lead the way.
Lead the way.
For the pair of them, that's impressive. You see Alex Ovechkin, 12 points over that 9-game stretch. For John Carlson, 18 points over that 9-game stretch. The high ever set by a defenseman is a month is Al McGinnis, who had 25 Joe. He's now got 21 with games remaining. Staggering. Every day you pick up the paper, you sort through the internet, you see the names side by side with John Carlson, a who's who of the NHL's best offensive-minded defensemen. Right there with him. Greatest of all time in any manner. When you start talking about those names like Orr and Coffee, etc.
Etc.
Two fucking Caps have the lead. Burke and Herbert Bank back with hundreds for
Music,
homes. For every goal
etc.
the Caps score in the regular season. Burke and Herbert Bank are donating $100 to Home Stretch, empowering families to
But I
rebuild
don't want
lives.
to shut the door
For
because it's
example,
like she hasn't coughed since I opened the
$100
door.
provides 4 pairs of new shoes for children. The impact of your dollar, our dollars, and throughout this season going to be measured with Home Stretch.
And that goal by the Capitals captain was the first shift they played really against the second line.
Gay!
This is a spoiler.
Oh my goodness, I don't care what.
Connor McDavid, Joe, and that led
What?
to the Alex
$1,000 just for the spoiler?
walking up the runway.
It's called a carbon wing.
What, you gonna fly away?
Whoa. Yeah?
Went to the dressing room with the athletic trainer Jason Service.
Of course. What else do wings do, dummy?
On the back of the
Greatest
car.
season ever by a German player a season ago.
Makes you fly away.
Alex Ovechkin in the last game of the season, Joe.
Flip bomb toward the front, turning Cassian, revolving here. It's
Are you watching this hockey game?
powering into
Not
the
really, why? You want to switch it?
Yeah.
What do you want to switch it to?
Popped by
I don't know, movie or something.
Cassian going to the goal, paddle down,
Look.
Holtby was waiting. And the Caps will go the other direction.
Because he was at 50, John.
How'd they get it to 50?
Why? When does it come out?
Tonight.
And he was out there for the empty
So-
netter against Calgary. And the defenseman
Hi.
as it was going in the net, or he would have been.
I think it's tonight. I'm not too
I'm
sure.
going to get it. Hey?
Yeah?
Yeah.
You need to press.
I need to press
You
fuck.
need to fuck.
I need to press fuck. Be careful with that bitch. You're gonna break her. Hey?
She's so fragile.
I know. She's fragile. What are you doing? You trying to break my shit? Destroying my shit?
You want to type it in?
Oops. I hit something. What did I hit? I hit that one. What the hell? That one.
Stop it.
That one. I hit that one. That one? What is this one? Home. What are you trying to do?
Can you put TCH? Space.
Oh my
never mind,
fucking
no,
goodness.
I got it.
What are you trying to watch a movie?
Yeah?
You suck. That's gonna make you go to sleep.
It's not.
You gotta work tomorrow anyway, so go to sleep.
Oh my god, I'm not going to sleep. So mean to me.
Bonk. Right your fucking nose. Bonk. Look at that fucking flat spot right there.
My nose is cold.
Huh?
It's cold.
What?
My nose.
What are you trying to do?
Don't worry what
Don't worry about a thing.
I want to get on this site.
You're trying to watch porn.
No, I'm not trying to.
You're trying to watch porn on that thing over there, Heather. Look at the size of that. Every neighbor is gonna see it. I'm opening the fucking blinds.
I'm not trying to watch porn.
That dog doesn't believe you. Go scroll down. Let me see what that. That's gross, Heather.
Delete that.
Are you fucking kidding me? I'm out of here. Ah. Look at that. Can you see it?
You're so warm.
I'm warm.
Mm-hmm.
Warm. Why is Lauren on the floor?
What?
She's not. I'm kidding. Was there anything left of that joint down there?
I think so.
I think so. I'm gonna have some. Yep. I'm taking Jordan's fucking flower pot thingy. Hey?
Yeah.
Tomorrow. I can't believe you don't smell it. Like, I can smell it hardcore. You can't?
No.
Huh?
No.
Close the door. It's cold. No, leave it. What movie are we watching?
I don't know.
What movie are we watching? Look, you got 6 people trying to watch movies with you, Heather. They're like, oh, sweet. Movies? We're watching movies? 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 Movies?
Movies?
Boobies at the movies? Boobies at the movies. Movies with boobies. Which doobie you be? What movie you watching?
No, I can't get the fucking one where I normally have.
The one where I normally have. That doesn't tell me what movie you want to watch. Okie dokie. That's it, boy. Hi, kitty cat. Hi. Oa, oa. Come on over here.
This is the one I fell asleep.
You fell asleep?
We both did. I wanted to see what happened at the end.
What movie?
In the Mix. Usher's in it.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna go under the bed.
Oh, yeah. Tiggy boy. Down. Down, down. Downtown. Get out of the way, Teddy boy. Get out of the way. I'm baking brownies in my pants. Are you? That's cool. That's cool. But you're a fool. Fucking tool. Baking brownies in your pants. Fuck. Baking brownies in your pants. Bye, bitches.